Alrighty, we've got the link. Go to Discord. Bang and bang. Okay. Man, I've already got a headache from my hat. Yippee, what's up? I want to unbutton my hat. Well, I don't know about that. Is my head getting bigger? I'm definitely not getting smarter. So if my head's getting bigger, I don't know what that is, but my hat's been annoying lately. But new Ron, welcome out. All right, I got the ping for Discord. I forgot to hit enter on it. We're good to go. Move that to the side. Change the YouTube chat to live chat. And we're good. Okay, so going in today, we're going to progress a little bit. I'm to the Wyvern challenges, so we'll probably start knocking some of those out. What about the Dashpass? What all do we have with it? Is there any more gear on this rotation? I don't think there is, right? It's not till next rotation. There's a little. 2 pieces. Yeah, 2 more pieces I can get. I've already done all the weeklies. Yo, what's up, camped? Any Iran enjoyers? Dude, Iran looks really good. Shockingly good. Alright, 5-star ticket. Wait, I think it's an artifact, actually. Iran looks busted with Summer Hua. I don't know about so much with Summer Hua. Summer Hua will be fun with her, but just as an additional Harseti character. Just for general play, she looks super good. She's going to be good with Hua, but for RT, I always think in RTA terms, though, is the problem. So for RTA terms, it's still going to be hard to use Summer Hua with her, but for Arena Guild War, looks really good. Okay, so we'll start with summons. We got, what, 11? Rip these real quick. And we'll start cranking through and progressing as fast as we can. Nice, a 10 pull, and I didn't get a single spark. Sick. Our SETI counter and a Ram, who's actually better. She is better than Yinya. Yinya is so hard to make work. Not a single spark even. Disgusting. Alright, we'll do a 10 pull on Hua. Jeez. Alright, this is one of those cursed summon accounts. I'm not going to get anything. It is what it is. That means the gear's going to roll insane on this account. You think she's a force ban into Harseti and RTA? Well, Harseti barely sees the light of day in RTA anyway. She's the most common pre-ban. But you look bigger today. Oh, I could shrink myself. I've been messing with my face cam a little bit. I still haven't set up the new computer, man. I'm scared to set up the new computer because it's going to take so long to get everything back set up. You just pulled Ashmancer Elena. You actually got a Moonlight 5-star character from the Dashpass summons? Or was it from other summons? But would she be a force ban to Harseti? I mean, it basically trivializes Harseti. Harseti isn't going to do much of anything at that point. You got it from the Dashpass? Oh my god, guys, it is possible. You can get 5 stars from the Dashpass. Absolutely wild. I didn't know. Because I sure as hell haven't gotten a single. Wait, is she good? No, but you got a 5-star. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Emma Lua, nice. All right, so some people, you guys are getting some stuff on all my. I'm summoning on multiple accounts. I haven't gotten anything yet. Oh, I had to get Furious from connections. I forgot. That sucks. It gave me coins. Well, I mean, the coins are good. Pulling a dupe feels terrible until you get to go and spend those coins. It feels amazing. All right, let's check the guild. Anybody need a guild? Anybody who needs a guild, let me know. Because I completely dropped the ball yesterday, brothers. Okay, I am going to cancel all the current applications. Anybody needs a guild on a new account? I'll ask again in a little bit. Oh, Giga enjoying that Luna pool because I legit missing 10 ML5s. Luna's huge. Congrats on Luna. I read that as, who did I read that as? Lua. Hey, isn't the Deity the scammer? Dude, life's hard, okay? Cut me some slack. I'm trying my best out here. I have too many things going on. I also didn't get paid to watch the Chaos. If anybody mentions Chaos Zero Nightmare, you're immediately banned from the stream. They didn't pay me, but they paid Genocide. So, no Chaos Zero Nightmare shall be talked about until I receive money from them. Otherwise, I'm gonna shit talk the game for eternity. What's that game? Don't know what it is. Chaos Zero Nightmare? Never heard of it. Never. Look, sounds like shit. Sounds garbage. I don't want any part of it. They gave money to Genocide, not me. That's all I know. Can you save a spot for your new account? How long until you do it? Quit Etheria? No, we're playing Etheria. We're gonna play Epic 7 for like an hour or two, and then we're gonna switch over to Etheria. So today's stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart. Good call on that. I need to go set that stuff up real quick. I completely forgot. Spawn to a couple sponsor things real quick. And then let me go grab my click here to download Etheria. Bang, bang. Let me take the quotation marks out. I need my Etheria link. Where can I get that? Discord? Probably Discord. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me of that though, because I would have gotten in trouble. Where is my Etheria link? I accidentally copy a raid link. There we go. Yo, what's up, Noah? But yeah, ROM looks sick. There we go, chat, pin. But yeah, today's stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart. We will be doing some players like Outer Plane. They generally don't. From my experience, Outer Plane does not seem to be the game for E7 players. Because whenever you play Epic 7 and go to play Outer Plane, it feels like you're playing Epic 6 is the problem. Okay, so there we go. Stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart. Let's go back in. Let's game. We will be playing Etheria Restart in a little bit. There's a download link at the top of the chat. So what we're doing, hunt challenges. And we were checking out Furious. So we need to go over to recruit connections. What do I have to do for Furious? Gift these, done. And we have to gift them one rare sniper, or buy one rare sniper from the AP exchange. Where's that? Bang. Okay, we got a Furious. Or did we? Hold up. Alright, we have recruited Furious. No release date, don't care. Yeah, who cares about it? That game looks like shit. Until I receive something from them, that game looks terrible. I'm not doing the same nonsense I did for Epic 7 for that game. I've been scammed on Epic 7 for 6 years. I'm not doing that with Chaos Zero Nightmare. Smilegate's starting to make me happier. They are doing good things as of late. But otherwise, except Data, how come you made new E7 account? Just for the Dashpass. So people who are getting into the game, I'm going to make a couple videos with the Dashpass. I'm not doing a full-on new guide though. I'm just having this as a resource that I can, one, have the experience before I suggest anything. Of like the different missions and whatnot that are in the game. Man, I need some tips on Etheria. I'm 2-day-old account at level 33. Can do Nightmare 3 for both hunts. Do I just at this point do that mission thing, level up? You just follow the mission paths, and then whenever you start getting stuck, you farm shells. How much did I progress? Not a ton. Yesterday was a disaster. So I'm not as far as I should be. Will we pull a ROM on this free-to-play account? Yeah, we're gonna pull Hua Young and a ROM. We'll pull both. Do I have to 5-star awaken a character? Hold on, I'm gonna claim all this crap because I always forget to come in here. It's a lot of extra stuff. I can do another 10 pull and Hua. Asia-friendly stream time. I'm up early. Work-friendly stream on second monitor. Guys, I said I was going to be on a good schedule and that I'd be streaming in the morning. I also said I'd stream that afternoon, and then it's so hard. I don't understand. I'm just terrible at managing my time. And my sleep schedule too. I woke up today at 3:50 a.m. Why did I wake up at 3:50 a.m.? That just means I'm going to take a nap later. I'm going to be even more of a disaster. I lied to all of you like I do every day. But Etheria tips King Danny. I can help you once we get over to that. It's 7:30 here. I just got home from work. You're on the opposite side of the world. You're legit 12-hour difference. Show boobs? You show me boobs. What is this deal? Having kids alter my sleep schedule now at 4 a.m. every day. I don't mind waking up early. The problem is I went to bed at like 1. So I slept 2 hours. How do you not get candy from restarting so many accounts? I've had ML Landy on one of my new accounts before. Hold on. My lips are chipped. I haven't eaten breakfast though, so this is gonna be a hard thing. Need an hour before the cooldown ends. Accidentally join a guild. Okay, you'll be fine. I'll ask about guild join if any of you guys need a guild. Check out the latest video of Waterbomb Kwan Yunbi. I don't know if I should be reading that out loud. Is that I don't think we'll talk about that. Search shit up. Oh god. Here we go. Copy. Paste. Oh, I've already seen this. I saw that on Twitter the other day. Friendly shit, don't worry. It's surely friendly. But yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Can't get enough aids for Tam in the guild that got made first stream. Wait, you can't. I've already got mine. I'm basically done. I am going to recruit more people in today. Those of you guys that are in the guild, I'll recruit more people in. If anybody needs in the guild, I have 6 slots. We can grab somebody, actually. I can actually probably kick 2 people too. But, oops, I think I'm good on mine. I don't need to do any more donations. But I can, if anybody needs TAM missions on a new account, join or let me know in chat and I'll get you in the guild. But you need to not be in a guild yet. I need it, but if I leave, yeah, the bad thing is if you guys, you'll have a 24-hour countdown. But Russellfars, what's up? Hold on, let me try to get my chats. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. What was I doing? We are doing the Grace of Growth. We got that boosted. I need to put Angelica in that, which means I need to take Angelica out of all my teams. That's what I was doing. So she's on the supporters. I need to take her off this. I need to take her off my arena defense. There's one thing done. And then we need to take her off. Oops, not the shop. Defense team. I take her off this. And now I think I put her in Grace of Growth, right? Yes. Okay. Good enough. I could have skipped this portion, but I'm just going to mirror it to the guide. You don't reroll? No. There's rerolling Epic 7, man. There's no point. So in a game like E7, there's like opportunity cost of, oh, I forget you get this banger gear. Like opportunity cost of re-rolling an account. The thing is, you could start an account right now and play through it and get a little bit further, and your summons at the start could be garbage, but then day 2 your summons are insane. Re-rolling an account, your day 1 summons could be insane, but then your day 2 summons through day 700 summons could all suck. So you get so many chances that trying to, unless you're re-rolling for a specific one character, which in Epic 7 isn't really that viable to do, it just isn't worth it. Let me just leave this scene in there, sure. Let's even beat it. Hold up. I'm gonna put gear on her. The gear we just got. One thing about playing so many different games now is I have noticed. Oh, I have Furious. Hold on, I'll just go put this on Furious. I think I have Furious. There he is. Where is Song of Stars? Bang. Could play multiple accounts casually and pick the best one. Yeah, if you have the time for that, that would make sense. But just a reroll for day 1 gear, or not gear, day 1 summons, like, it's not that valuable. I picked RB complete up chapter 3, Abyss 99, and normal labs. I didn't feel like a Stene anywhere. What characters were you using going through Abyss? I mean, Stene's biggest places are from Abyss 100 to 120, in my opinion. Going up to 100, you don't really need Stene. How do I beat Zeo 4-10? You need to look up the one-shot guide for that. There will be a one-shot guide you can follow. I have like 2 or 3 guides already on YouTube you could search up, or Moria Epic 7 has like the original one-shot guide. Using Kyrus as a replacement, you can use Kyrus, but the thing is Kyrus doesn't perform to the extent you want her to. I don't remember what exact stages, guys, but it's above Abyss 100. Not having Stene is a disaster. I just returned to Epic 7. New banner worth pulling? I would, yeah. Both the new banners are pretty good. Oh, the ROM banner that's coming next week she's going to be super good. Quick question for Etheria. Does doing Nightmare 3 over 2 mean I get more light red drops of gear? Yeah. But you shouldn't really be farming. That's one of the things I'm hoping to do today, is get the Etheria restart guide rolling. My raid guide, I'm to a point where it's a lot easier to keep up with now, so I want to get the Etheria restart guide going, because raid, I was having to play for like 5 hours a day. Now I only have to play like maybe 1 or 2. On Epic 7, 1 or 2, and then Etheria, my main account, an hour. Well, it's open all day, but I want to try to get the Etheria restart guide. I didn't think the Epic 7 community, so one-shot means all those vids are not one-shotting the boss. But that's the search terms for the video. That it's not about one-shotting it, it's a search term for the video. That's why I say look up the Zeo one-shot. That's what will pull that video. ML5 wish list, please. Do we need to make another ML5 tier list? We could do that. I mean, I'll upload one. We can make it really fast and I'll upload it. I mean, I don't mind. It's a free, easy video, and I'll throw a Raid Shot Legends ad in there. I don't care. I have to do 5 raid ads a month on my main channel now. 5. I didn't realize that. 5 is hard. It's just 5 30-second little things I have to throw in. But I'd barely upload 5 videos a month on the average month. So that's a lot. If you were to rate E7 Etheria in terms of free-to-play, 1 to 10, Epic 7 for right now is number 1. Etheria would be number 2. Raid's number 3. If you talk about PV, or in any scenario. Now, in terms of content, it's Raid first. It's Raid, E7, Etheria in terms of content. In terms of PvP, how good the PvP is, right now, it's E7, Etheria, Raid. Because the PvP is super pay to win in Raid. But in terms of overall like content and PvE things to do, Raid wins by a mile. But Etheria is so new, you can't really put it on a list yet. Because people don't have their accounts progressed. Will you play a new Smilegate game? Not if they don't pay me. They paid Genazed to do a sponsored stream thingy. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it again for Smilegate. Like I said this earlier, Smilegate's starting to treat me a little bit better. I've gotten some opportunities from them, but I won't touch their game. If they're gonna pay all the people around me and not pay me to do it, they're just expecting to get all the E7 creators to go over there and do stuff for free to promote their game. I'm not doing it. For what I have done for Epic 7 over the years and not seen almost anything for it, in comparison to other games that treat me properly, I'm not doing that. I don't care how good the game is. And that's the bad part about being a content creator, because the game could be amazing and I'm not doing it. It's just like if you've ever had a bad job and getting treated like shit there. That's how I've felt for so long as an E7 creator. I love Epic 7 though. That's the thing. I don't want to get sucked into another game that I love and just feel like crap playing it all the time, which is what Chaos Zero Nightmare could end up being. I'm not doing it. It could be an awesome game though. But I'm not going to watch the trailer or anything. Okay, so we got some Daydream Jokers. It's funny that they are more willing to spend on people who don't play the games to be able to do it. It's about reach. They want people that have reach. So Genazad pulls. He averages like, what, 1,500 viewers? Probably more than that. This is average viewers. That's insane. That's way higher. Between Twitch and YouTube, my average combined last month was 550. So he's 3x a streamer I am, and he's only on one platform. So big difference there. Okay, so now we got Mui. So it makes sense, but if you're gonna have, I always click the wrong thing 90 times in a row. If you're gonna have people like want to actually get into your game and play your game, you want to try to make a good impact on the creators that will be part of your game. So like they always do these content creator programs. The Epic 7 content creator program is the most useless. I mean, it's not useless, I guess, but for like people who are just playing the game and making videos, but if you want to turn like content creation into anything, it's useless. That's you get a couple sky stones. But you can't, the thing is Epic 7, if you're ever going to play this game, I don't know, I won't go into it too much, but the thing is they made a new like thing, because there used to be the Epic 7 official creator Discord, and they made like a new version of it, and there's like 1,000 people in there. And it's like, that was part of the like thing with the creator program, is the exclusivity of it. You want to feel good about the game that you're playing, but if they just let anyone in there, then kind of loses that. I mean, I'm happy for the people. They're going to be able to get Skystones and make more content, but it's like, what did I work toward? I get nothing extra over the people that don't really perform well. I don't know. Don't get me started. I'm going to just sound like an asshole on any of this. It's that a lot of people are quitting Etheria. The thing is, okay, so Etheria, it's either you see the vision of their like long-term game plan or you don't. I do personally. I like the game. I like just the simplicity of the current RTA. So going in, it's gonna be really fun for a while, and then the super annoying metas will take over. But I think I'm going to end up enjoying Etheria for about a year or two more than any other PvP gacha. So that's why I'm really getting into Etheria, is that's going to be my new PvP gacha that I can go in and not deal with the same nonsense I've been dealing with. It's just going to be Epic 7 RTA, but it'll feel a little bit fresher for a bit. RTA in theory is not fun at the moment. What rank are you? Or like how far or high have you gotten? I've had fun with it so far, but I haven't super grinded it. Will you someday do like a new account to 6 months progression? Potentially, but not currently. I have too many things going on. So I always do like short-term account things. Okay, so I'm gonna take this is day 3 login gear. The thing is, some of you guys may not have that yet, but day 3 login gear, we're gonna put all of this on our Angelica. The rest of this is fine. Okay, and then I guess we level this up to what? 9? We got leveled up anyway. The Etheria meta is pretty much like in any game. If you get Luxx speed, well, that's the beginning of any game. The beginning of any game is just cleave. There's layers to it. It's something I talked about a lot before, is like when Etheria, everyone's getting into it. There's layers. You're going to start with your super speed meta, and then it's going to start into the bulk down meta, and then it's going to, after those first 2 middle or metas of the extreme for both, then it finds the middle spot for a good like 6 months. That middle spot's where you can play either type of playstyle and have a good success rate. That's exactly what Epic 7 was. At the beginning, it was super fast, and of the arena meta. The cool thing with Epic 7, thing that they did kind of right, was they didn't bring RTA in until the metas were to that point. So we started with the super speed arena meta, and then we switched over and had more of a bulk down super RNG, and then RTA came out. And then with RTA, I mean, we went through, the beginning was Basar, and then we went into like the OK code meta, which was the super bulk down. So we got to see both extremes within that too, but people were able to play every single play style and still have success. And it wasn't stale yet. We weren't playing the same characters for 3 years at that point. So that's what I'm hoping for with Etheria, that I'll get that level of fun again. And so far, it looks like it's gonna be that, but... Oh, do I not have another gear set? I'm just gonna put this on. I'm gonna put the attack set on Stunning. Let's do this. Sure. Save the other Daydream Joker, because you don't get more Daydream Jokers when doing Wyvern, right? You get them. Oh, where do I get the other right side pieces? I think it's just more of the regular missions, but I'm gonna go and put this attack gear on her. I'm gonna run out of gold. Okay, that's fine. So what did I have to do? It's just beating it. Lab gives some. Oh, true. I could go do a little lab, but oh wait, this gives some ranks. Oh, guys, I need to sleep, man. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I need to sleep really bad, but I'm knocking this out this morning. I only slept like 2 hours and I looked and I was like, you know what? I have to do 4 Etheria streams a month. And I was like, you know what? I could go knock one of them out this morning, which I plan on streaming it more than that anyway, but just join, don't say that. I'm not going to bed, don't worry. This is going to be at least like a 3-4 hour stream, but I'm going to struggle through it probably. Etheria is literally Epic 8 at the moment. Epic 7 been out for so many years and it's turning toward gooning more, so Etheria came in, perfect moment to take in refugees. It's just, the biggest thing with Etheria is you're starting at the same point as everybody else too, so there's a good chance you're going to have a better chance to actually compete. So if you want to get into a game and if you're trying to start Epic 7 now, like, and you want to compete in RTA, Etheria would be the better game. It's the most recent PvP gacha game that the PvP gacha is the same as every other one. You also stopped Etheria, it's just because it was redundant. I already have so many gachas to keep up with. Yeah, that's completely fair. The thing is, you may end up coming back to Etheria later, though, if they have some banger updates. That was the idea of getting super into Etheria and getting a banger account established early, is that when I decide, just in case I take a break from Etheria at some point, which I don't plan to, but currently at least, but if I take a break from Etheria, at least I have a banger account that I come back on that's already so far ahead before, because think about having a day 1 Epic 7 account. How different was that versus a 1-year Epic 7 account? And by year 2, there wasn't really much difference, but it'll be nice. And I think Etheria is honestly going to end up being more free-to-play friendly than E7 because there's so many less characters. There's no 3 stars and 4 stars, really. I mean, there's some 4 stars, but... Oh, I forgot. You got to click this 90 times. If I start Etheria tomorrow, will I be too late? No, that's the thing. You're still in the first month. It's not even... Has Etheria been out 30 days? Today might be the 30th day. Did it come out the 8th? I don't remember. It's somewhere around 30 days right now. So no, you'll be behind them for a little bit, but every game like this reaches a ceiling. So like Epic 7, Summer's War, all the games there's a certain point that all players reach that you don't really get any stronger. You get stronger like once every 2 months. And that's oh my God, why did I just have to click? And that's going to be how Etheria is everyone's going to hit that like ceiling, and then everyone will end up at a catch-up point. It's going to be like 6 months into the game. Right now though, the disparity between someone who's just starting and that's going to feel like a lot, but it will all balance out. So what were we doing next? We put the gear on everybody. I'm probably good to fight it, aren't I? I think I'm good to fight it. What was the mission I had to do? Not this. Guys, I'm going to click 900,000 wrong buttons. I wish I had a timer. So I have to clear a Wyvern on normal or higher 20 times. Oh, okay, if I can just clear normal, this is super easy. So we'll set this, and we have to set an auto battle too. Wait, I can quick battle. Even better. Hold on, I'm going to test it, make sure it works first. Me auto hell Wyvern 4 hours into the game. Yeah, you can beat the hardest Wyvern so fast. You'll wait for YouTube guy to start then. I want to try to get out today. I know I've been saying that for like a month. You gonna play Lost Sword? I do have a sponsor for Lost Sword. Yes, I'm gonna play Lost Sword. I heckin' love Lost Sword. I haven't looked at the game whatsoever besides like a couple pictures with some big boobs and stuff. I'm sold. I have a sponsor for Lost Sword in like a week from today. A little less than a week. Hell yeah, I'm excited for that. See, that's all it takes, Smilegate. Look at that. Look at that. You just give... They're not even paying me that much, but at least they're giving me something. That's the biggest thing. You give me something. Hell yeah, I'll take it. But nope, not talking about the other Smilegate game. Screw that game. When does it release? I think they pushed back the release. I'm not sure. It's either the 11th or the 14th. You can also buy pity pack. Yeah, I know you can pity a character for $100 on Etheria, so much cheaper than any other game. And I think my Rift team is too fast. What I mean by that is every time the boss uses S3. So Rift, I'm not gonna be able to help you with, right? Especially not right now. Issue with getting injured is that Meru dies from a sneeze, although I can still 2-cycle at RC3. That's a Tristan Wolf question. I will be a little bit useless on this roof rotation. Outer Plane, I'm not touching Outer Plane unless they pay. Well, I did do an Outer Plane sponsor one time, and I didn't mind it. I don't mind that game, actually. Eat something so you won't be sleepy. I don't have anything to eat. That's one of the problems, too. Lost Sword releases, is it tomorrow? Weird. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm going to be starting Lost Sword late, then. I Lost Sword and pre-release the goon in that game. Yeah, it says the 10th. Okay. I got an email this morning that it was going to be delayed. Wait, is Etheria restart announcement? What is it? Oh, 100 hyper crystals. Okay. Again, this stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart, though. There is a link over the top. If you want to download, we will be playing it in a little bit. Wait, so who died there? Mui? I'm on normal, right? Did I level up my Mui? Okay, it beat it. I don't think I can fail this. I'm just going to do a quick battle. It's been a long day of work. My day just started, so don't forget to put a raid in Etheria stream. Can't do that. Not supposed to do that. That's one of the hardest things is remembering which one I'm doing at that current moment. Because I did do that the other day. I was streaming. I think I was doing a Etheria restart. I was like, if you guys haven't downloaded raid, whoops. So Lost Sword releases tomorrow. The thing is, do I have enough time to truly play another gacha game? I did fail one there. I don't know about that. I'll try it out. We'll see how it is, but -1 sponsor now. We do good, I think. All you guys that have downloaded any of the sponsor stuff, you have helped me get away with not doing things properly. We'll just say that. Okay, it's got 10 more quick battles we can mess with. More charms. Dude, the daily missions give this many charms? That's so nice, man. Trying to play Epic 7 or start Epic 7 anytime that's not a Dashpass. I guess it's not too bad anymore with the Orbis Guide, but in the past, there were periods where I remember it was last year after the Dashpass. People trying to start the game, there was no point. But at least they made the Orbis Guide. It's not as bad anymore. I mean, the Orbis Guide's amazing, actually. To make a Dashpass permanent. I mean, they kind of did. Okay, so that's what this Orbis Guide is. This Orbis Guide is a Path of Air missions for new players. Amazing. And the Journey of Succession, pretty solid too. But, alright, we got Cigarette though. Do I have enough to promote Cigarette? I think we have to go actually progress a little bit further. Level 47. I don't think I have enough thingies anyway. Does Etheria require a special game download link, like Raid? Require a special game download link. I mean, I have a link if you click it and download through that. I'm sure they track it, so it probably helps. Okay, does anybody need a guild? Now that we've been streaming for a little bit. And also, if you want to talk about Iran, I'm down to talk about her too, because she looks really cool. And Gotti7 considers less than 4-month-old accounts new player, yeah. Having pass and path missions, same time is insanely good. Saber, it's crazy. The people, like somebody just said that they started 87, they're farming the hardest wyvern in what, 4 hours? That's wild. It's so games release catch-up mechanics as they've been out for longer. And Epic 7's one of those games that their catch-up mechanics are so insane. Because in the past, it was like, oh, I could beat Wyvern in 3 days. And that was, well, in the beginning, it was I could beat the hardest Wyvern in like 5 days, and that was good. Then it went down to I can beat Wyvern in 3 days, and that was insane. And then now it's Wyvern in 4 hours. But if any of you guys need a guild, Etheria 7. If you want to get your Tamarin missions done early, we are doing flame runes. So if you join in and you're new, just starting an account or something, if you hop in here, you'll be able to get your I just need to fill it up. We have 6 extra slots. That's 6 additional people that could be requesting. But Prince G, what's up? Yesterday I tried for Hua Yang using limited summons from Epic Dash, got 2 off-banner 5-star artifacts, then after some pity Hua, should I just go for artifact? Wait, no, never summon aiming for an artifact. So if you're summoning the Hua banner right now, oops. Oh my gosh, you can't mix your 2 summons together? I want to throw up. I have 45 and I can't do a 10 pull. Really? But never just use powder for it. Let me do these 2. Wait, but I can use them? Where did you get the summon currency? Yeah, you could, those summon currencies, they're, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're just extra summons. There's no special thing that they do. There's no special anything with them. They're just summons. They're just extra. I don't know why they bothered. They're Dashpass summons, but there's nothing special. Witching for speed to go can be used in place of covenant bookmarks for limited times. They're just summons. So I don't know why they did it this way, because they go away after the Dashpass, maybe? They didn't want people like making Dashpass accounts and holding on to all of them or something. But they're just for the current limited banners. You can just use them on covenants. You can use them anywhere. Or, well, any banner that comes up. Probably for a ROM. Couldn't they have just given us regular bookmarks? If they're the same thing, couldn't you just put those bookmarks as covenant bookmarks? What was the point? That's what I get the point of why they gave them to us. It's more summons, but why not just give us regular summons? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, so what is my next missions? Should I just do Automaton Tower level 1? Sure. That'll be fast. Put Mui? I don't know. Any artifact to prioritize in guild shop. It just comes down to which characters you have. There's different ones for different characters. If you're curious or don't know which one to buy, I just wouldn't buy any yet. Buying Warhorn's kind of nice for PvE stuff. I bought it first. Victorious Flag. I mean, the ideal thing that you would do for the for the guild artifacts is probably just end up buying one of each. I think that gives you enough currency you can buy one of each different one. But if you want to wait, because you might not have the characters that would be usable on those, just wait till you have a character and can see that that could be good on it. One of the hardest things with E7 is they give you so many things that it's hard not to. Wait, is the single summon purple because you were blocking it? Yeah, it was purple. It was the single summon was purple. But I'm assuming if you have 10 of the purples, you can do a 10 summon, right? 3 days in a row, all my free MLs are 3 stars. Yeah, that's what I'm experiencing on multiple accounts. So today when people came in and said that they were actually getting 5 stars, I was shocked. To awaken any hero to 5-star. Okay, I'm just gonna go fight this. I see veterans don't get the pulls until week 23. Oh, really? I haven't even paid attention on my main account. Should I wait for a Etheria guide before starting? Like, are there any big early mistakes I can avoid, or can I just give it a whirl? You can kind of just give it a whirl. As long as you're progressing your account and spending stamina at the beginning, it really doesn't matter. You can't mess anything up because you can't sell characters in the game. The only thing is you could maybe put some resources. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it wouldn't matter at all. If you wanted to start now, you don't need to wait for the guide. The more days you log into, the more resources you have. There it is. I knew it was coming soon, but Chris with the 100 months. 100 months of subs. That's insane. Morning, dude. You can cancel the sub now. You're 100 months. Found some bookmarks by IDK. How many we get before Arena is off banner? On a new account, you get enough bookmarks for like 3 pities. Don't level gear over +9. That is a good one. Well, but okay. You say don't level upgrade gear above +9, but the low rarity gear in Etheria Restart is so cheap to upgrade that it really doesn't matter. I mean, you'll lose some. Imagine you've been partnered for 100 months. Is that, hold on, what's the math there? Calculator, 100 divided by 12 is 8.3. We're coming up on 10 years of being a Twitch partner. When you get to the selector, I'm level 25, episode 2. Which selector? One of the selectors from the Dashpass. So it's once you get the Dashpass level 35. You're talking about there's a selector after chapter 3. There's a bunch of selectors in this game, so you gotta be a little more specific there. As a new player, I got Hua Young early after my second 10 pull. Do I keep pulling for artifact? No. For her artifact, you can... Oh, if you got her early, you could technically summon, but you don't want to summon unless you're going for pity on the character. So if you're gonna summon, I would summon all the way to get another Hua Young, but I would not do that. I'll show you in a second once this is done. Phaseless Litica requires too much gear. Now that Fire Litica is an option. Why are they attacking my only character that can actually win me this fight? There we go. By the way, do you recommend new players to pull limited Hua Young? I would. If they're a limited character, I would pull them. Especially with Iran coming out next week. It just gives you options as a new player. And it has the 2 limiteds have synergy together too. So it's all in all a good thing. I would definitely go for it. But okay, what was I doing? Oh, guys, whenever you summon a character, so this is your normal summoning thing. I've gone over it a million times in the past, but you'll summon on a character. If you get the character, you stop summoning, okay? And the reason for that is because artifacts, you could do a million summons on a banner, and if you get unlucky enough, you'll never get the actual artifact that is paired with the character. So to get the artifacts, you're going to end up selling almost all your 3-star artifacts and then some of your 4-star artifacts, and then you will come in here and you can buy it from the shop. So this is the guaranteed way to get it, which for new players is kind of hard. You do get quite a bit of this currency, and this is here for what, 2 weeks? So you should be fine. You get this currency from farming hunts, you get this currency from doing Abyss. So as long as you clear through Abyss, you'll end up having some of this. But if you started now, you'll have enough time. You just have to remember to come in and buy it. But I would not summon... What is Iran? Iran's a new limited character. If you go to my channel, there's a video that I uploaded. Okay, so now I got the... No, I have to claim it here. Now I have them. Okay. At to 5-star Awaken Furious. Is she good on Wyvern? Iran? No. Oh, Hua Young? Probably not. Don't have any debuffs. Guys, the best Wyvern team is this. It's Brig Furious Sigret. Brig Furious Sigret Mui. You don't need any other character for Wyvern. Trying to go away from doing that is a disaster. Is there a maintenance day? No, maintenance was last week. How much Covenant do you need to pity a character? 600. 605. So 605 bookmarks. Oh, that's okay. I got Rowana. That's not the worst. All right. Give me one sec. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. There was a message here, but it's no longer here. Okay. I was about to say, I might have a new Raid Shadow Legends video up this morning. Hey, we finally got a 5-star. Hoping to get lucky on new ML Tenebrias so that I could even have a chance on getting ML Raz. Guys, what if ML Raz is free? The artifact's only for PvP, right? Yeah. But, well, yeah. But guys, just imagine that ML Raz is free. What's up, Diddy? What's up, Asmoy? Aneo, nice joke. No, I think he's going to be free. I've been saying it since the moment they announced him. He's going to be a free ML5. And it's going to be a pushing players to return to the game. Of course, it's a 5-star artifact. I mean, maybe it's okay. Okay, so there we go. What are our next missions? We've got an enhance equipment 3 times, enhance artifact, enhance hero skill. All easy. When will we get ML Raz? 2027 probably. I have no idea. It could be the next character. Ramen's coming when? 17th. ML Rad's gonna be free in my opinion. They always try to keep Raz relevant in PvP. I really think Raz will be free. Like you guys, I haven't heard anyone else on the same thing as me, but I'm fairly confident. It's the main character of the game. Are they gonna try to sell us a variant version of him? Potentially, but I don't see it. I could see that being like an incentive for people to reinstall the game and get him for free. And if anything, he'd be locked behind beating certain missions or something. But I think he potentially is free character. I mean, that would be the best thing for the game. Aren't the World Cup units like the most OP ones? You really think World Cup unit would be free? I do. Personally, I do. I think he's gonna be free. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I got a feeling. I had to reach level 50 with a hero. Oh, you're right, because I went to Tenebria. I'm summoning Tenebria. Tenebria is way cooler than Raz. Summoning. If Raz is a summon, you choose to summon a Raz over Tenebria. Smoking crack. Want to play ARAM? After stream, I'm down. It's not like I have 700 million things I need to do anyway. How do you do this? Struggling here. Hey, there's 5 bookmarks there. Where can I get those? I'm joking, by the way. I haven't played League since I was in college. You can quick battle campaign stages. You being sponsored right now? Etheria Restart. Etheria Restart sponsored the stream. Download link at the top. But not for Epic 7, no. But I do have a sponsor, Epic 7 thingy, which is exciting. Coming soon. Thanks to you for making a guide for E7 players. My account is running really well so far. But for right now, I'm stuck trying to complete the connection and get free Tamarin. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Was this always a thing, by the way? I don't remember quick battles being a campaign option. You gonna try KS0 Nightmare? Never heard of that game. I heard it's trash. They paid Genazed, but didn't give me any money. I think that whatever that game you just said is, doesn't deserve to exist. Garbage game. All I know is they paid Genazed, but didn't pay me. Judging a game that never came out, guess they being cheap. Yeah, no, it could be an amazing game, guys. It's gonna be a joke, and it's always been. If a game doesn't pay me to play it, I won't talk too good about it, especially if they're paying people around me. I won't do it. They got a Hollow Live collab? Wait, really? That's kind of sick. But no, Chaos 09 are probably gonna be really cool, but I'm gonna, especially if it comes out and I don't get anything for it, I'm gonna shit talk it for the entire time it's out. So, and I'll probably play it on the side on my phone. Not interested in P5X. I just don't have the time right now, guys. I need to get like back. So the move, not doing any, I didn't do really much of anything for like 10 days with moving all my stuff and like getting stuff delivered, all of that. I did like the bare minimum of what kept me afloat. And now I'm at a point where I need to do like a million things. Once I get some time. Donut walled. Who did I donut wall? You? I'm not clicking that link. All right. No, but how does nobody correct me? I put Iran. So that was one thing I talked about is every single video going forward, I was gonna misspell one thing in the title or something as like clickbait to get people to click it, be like, who is this? And I didn't actually mean to do it this time. Smart though. I'll go change it though. Fine. Change the N to an M. The N and M being right next to each other on a keyboard, very dangerous. What about Persona 5X? See, that game I'll try. The thing is, I just have a grudge against Smilegate. Any other game, I'm down to go out and like at least give it a go. But it's just Smilegate games, I'm boycotting for the time being. Wait, I just realized when they removed the 30-day Ijo, I'm gonna let Automod take care of that. Ijo, I'm not gonna allow what you just said, but yeah, Charfade, you can see it. I was gonna type that. Oh man. Okay. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's too funny not to. Any mod can see it, but no mod. I'm gonna deny that one. Just so no mod clicks will allow in the chat. I pulled Fanny on the new account and thought this character was okay. Fanny's great. Fanny's super good. Oh, we're already done with this mission. Nice. Hey, I just got Yulha. Is she any good? She's good for Guild Wars. That's where Crow and Yulha are really nice for new players, is having a Guild War option. A lot of people don't think about that because I saw someone talk about how trash Yulha was yesterday. And I was like, for Guild War, Yulha is a fantastic extra option to have. But yeah, Fenny is super, super good. Exchange Catalyst. What catalyst do I need? Cigarette ones? And then equipment to plus 15. Do I even have enough gold to do this? What equipment do I want a plus 15? Honestly, these Angelica boots. Let's go ahead and take those. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Penny usable in PvP. She's usable, but not like super good. But for a new player, she's not a bad extra damage option. And ooh, that's a good pull. Level 30. Dude, you get even these rewards. The amount of stuff you get for free in Epic 7 is unbelievable. This is by far the most generous game for free-to-play players to get your account like set up. Craft one piece of equipment. And I have to speed check that. Okay. Awaken here to 6-star. Did we get a potion? I don't think we have a potion. Clear hunt on normal difficulty 1 time or higher, enhance hero skills. So we'll go upgrade a Mui skill. Well, we gotta kind of start upgrading her skills anyway. And we don't have a potion, do we? We do not. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. If I have one, it means it's there. That means I have to get her level 60. My cousin got me and siblings to start playing Epic 7. It is a pretty decent game. I got 7 Argent Waves artifacts before pitying Hua Young. Don't know how to feel. You should feel amazing. That is like the dream scenario. Is the Fire Raz we get to start worth building? Yes, he is a solid champ or solid character. He is worth building. We always go and do his specialty change. So now I can do this, and that should finish both the missions I was on. Now we just had to clear hunt. It was just clear hunt on normal difficulty or high, right? I want to save my quick battles though. Turn that off. I had to beat it one time. So I'll do this and then see what the next missions are. I don't know how far I'll progress on stream today for this. We're gonna go do Etheria restart stuff for a bit, and then we will. I'll be back. I don't want to say it because I always jinx it, but I want to be back live later tonight, and then actually just sit and progress Epic 7 for a while. Beat Strays and Endok, yeah. He's just joking. He's joking about Epic 7. It's just a long-term, super long grind. But yeah, you can kind of use Fenne and ML The problem is ML gets bonus damage on Fenne with her skill 3. But it's like 50-50 counter, which is a nice thing. That's like everything in Epic 7. Oh yeah, like speed RNG rolls. Yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Everyone who plays this game pretends they hate it. That's just the running thing with Epic 7. But no, Rev, I don't have a thing against unreleased games. I have a thing against unreleased Smile games. Rerolling thing in Epic 7, I wouldn't say rerolling's worth it in Epic 7. I would not bother, personally. Alright, we got some more summons. Thanks, no problem. You get so much free stuff in Epic 7 that rerolling just overall is a waste of time. There's certain events that rerolling can be good in, but otherwise it's not great. Why do I feel like we're getting no bookmarks? Alright, so we get these, another gear set, we put that on Cigarette. 3 pieces plus 15, Clear Wyvern. Okay, so all those are pretty easy. Except I don't think I have the gold to upgrade. Dude, where's the gold? I feel poor. Oh well, let's go start building up Cigarette. She goes on the other Daydream Joker. I mean, you're starting a game, so I have 70 years, a lot to catch up, yeah. But the catch-up mechanics of 7 are fantastic. Like, look, do you think I should aim for Cleave and Artea my first 3? The problem with aiming for Cleave is it's going, I mean, top model Luca is going to be almost impossible for you to use, but Zio Wrecker Morlana combo is fantastic. Zio is the easiest to build, but you can somewhat aim for a Cleave playstyle, but just know that it's very hard. Getting the gear for that is not easy. So we want to do like a combination of some with the effectiveness, some without. Just do this, and then what were the other two? The pen pieces. Okay, that's that, and then Mui. We can put him on the other destruction gear. Okay. He's at 40. Furious is at 60. Pretty much already good to go. I just need to do some skill ups. I haven't even unlocked the thingies yet. Where's the advice regarding gearing difficulty? Yeah, no problem. Look at this banger I got last night. Ooh, 24 speed torrent. Oh my god, that's a super banger. Congrats on that. Wait, it was main stat attack, right? Yeah, okay. It's attack percent. I had to double check there because I was like, there's got to be something wrong with that piece, right? But no, that's insanely good. I had a feeling Ram was going to counter Harsetti. They needed a heavy Harsetti counter. So I'm very glad it came, or that's the case. Because that's a big reason a lot of people aren't bothering playing the game is because Harsetti's just too rampant. There's no, like, all arena defenses are basically the same, which it always ends up like that. That's just the problem with the gacha game is you're gonna have that no matter what, right? But so many people were just so sick of Harsetti that they didn't want to play anymore. So releasing another character, I'm out of gold. All right. I think it's a very needed thing. It's funny. The all the menus have been changed for a long time, and I'm still severely struggling to make it through them. Honestly, as a semi-new player, my gripe with E7 is why TF do we need gold to unequip? That's everyone's. People have been complaining about that since the start of the game, but as you see, I just got 3 million gold there in 2 seconds. It's so easy to get gold. You just go make penguins and sell them, and you're good to go. I need another piece plus 15. I want the crit damage. Okay. And then it was Clear Wyvern for both these. What's my Angelica looking like? 915. She looks fine for bulk. Mui. Oh, great Mui stuff. Someone who hasn't played since Golden Boy meta, what does Harsetti do that's so bad? She makes it. I mean, she sets everybody's speed to be slower than her. So if you pick her into an opponent, all of your opponent's characters will be slower than Harsetti, and it makes it to where their actual speed for the match is set at that speed. So there's also speed RNG. So if you have a 0 speed Harsetti, every character is just complete RNG as to who gets turn 1. And that's where the problem comes in. It is just a complete RNG ship show. She manipulates both her speed and all of your character's speed. So it's very frustrating to deal with. There are quite a few options out to her now, but it was a very long time that she was just a disaster to deal with. Okay. Claim this stuff. Do another 10 pull on Hua, and then I guess I'll try. And can I perma ban for the ML10 as well? I don't think so. ML10 at least isn't super speed. She's going to be annoying, but I don't think. How about only 3-star characters with blue gear? No, that ain't happening. That's too extreme. The challenge has to be attainable. Because the thing is, I'm working off, whenever I do the challenges, I'm working off only doing it for a week. It's not like I'm doing a month-long challenge. Any challenge type content that I do for Epic 7 accounts has to be like a short-term thing. But I hate the new time limited summon. It's probably going to be the norm in the future, so you can't save for units you want. Wait, for E7? It's always, we've always had time limited summons. What do you mean? Time limited summons have always been part of the game. But Fluffy Mofo, if I only have ML Hua, Arunca, ML, or Hellion Lua, and New Kid Aiden, should I reroll? I wouldn't. I mean, that's a fine start, Mofo. Are you going to try to get Masters RT on this account as well, or just playing the game? I'll probably push Masters. It just comes down to how much time I end up having with everything I'm doing. But I would like to, yeah. Because I want to make a... There's another temple, nice. I want to make a PvP guide for like getting into PvP for new players. That's the goal of this account. I was going to do it on the last one that I played, but it didn't end up happening. But I would like to make the PvP guide. The new pools from the Dash, they're time limited. Oh. I mean, it really doesn't change. Ooh, Charles got buffed. Exciting. So the thing with these summons, though, those time-limited summons, it just makes it to where you have to summon, but you're gonna summon on these characters anyway, right? If you're like a Rom, you're summoning on her. There's no way you're not summoning on her. So even though these summons go away, just use those first and then use the rest of your bookmarks after. But I don't think the whole time limited summon thing makes any difference whatsoever in the game. Yay, we got her. Sick. Rama, well, Frida too, getting buffed, but alright, so we got her out of the way. What were we to pity? A little over halfway. Not the worst. Rand still works in this meta. I mean, he technically can, yeah, if you're fast enough. But it's not pretty. I mean, Renak just... The problem is now we have a new character that has the same speed. Alright, does anyone need a guild? Anybody just starting the game need a guild? We are requesting fire runes so you can speed run your Tamarin missions. If you are already in a guild, do not leave the guild because there's a cooldown. But if you are not in a guild currently and need a guild, you can join. Is it worth buying that pass with Spectadebra? I mean, if you have money, yeah. It's one of the best passes you can buy in the game. Can you give me a 12-episode anime to watch? What kind of anime do you like? Redo of Healer. Redo of Healer is more than 12 episodes, buddy. Do you guys have a full guild for Asia? Oh yeah, this is global server too, by the way. Does this game have the problem older games get where there's currency and shop items? I don't think so. You get used to it really quick. Oh, dude, there's so many new shows that are coming, guys. Is the Bikini Hua already good? It's pretty good. The limited already. You want to at least get one copy of it. Okay, so that was the problem with not filling up the guild the other day. It's going to be hard to fill it up from here. I'm just going to have to let random people in. But I've already got my Tamarin done. I had Tamarin done in one day. Why am I getting ads for Star Wars and Coke collab? I don't know. Well, what was the next missions? Path of Air. Got those, but we don't even need those at this point. Clear floor 30 of Abyss. Complete arena battles 3 times. I'll go knock this out real quick. I have 4 copies of No Hua so far. I was wondering if I should max it with the shop copy. Either that or save. I always say with limited artifacts, save 2 copies. Have 2 individual copies. Lord of the Mysteries first 3 episodes were really bad pace. I hope the rest are going to be better. I haven't watched any new anime in a long time. Basically since the end of the newest Solo Leveling, I haven't watched a single new show. That's out. Okay. I don't know what I'm grabbing for the artifact selector yet. What about these missions? Promote her now. I mean, I'm probably good to do the next Wyvern. I'll just go try it. And then I'm going to switch over and do Etheria restart soon, guys. I actually think I didn't log into Etheria restart yesterday. Pretty sure I missed a day and it's a disaster. Yesterday was not the best planned out day, to say the least. I think I'm good. I need to skill up my characters, but for just this difficulty of Wyvern, I should be fine. This is the last difficulty. I'll do one test run, and then after the test run, we'll do the real, or the 10 battle, yeah. I put enough time in Etheria restart to get top 200 and I'm taking a break, yeah. I mean, that's the problem is all of us went so hard with the game, and also it takes so long to burn through. Oh, Shangri-La Frontier. Yeah, it's new season. That show's pretty good for what it is. I don't mind it. It's a good, I wouldn't say it's like insane best anime ever, but it's just a fun show. The restart devs definitely fumbled the bag many times over, but Jesus Christ, the user base is so whiny, it's insufferable to be. Oh, guys, official discords are a disaster. If you're ever in an official discord, you're already making, that was the first mistake you could ever do. The goal is to go find a content creator that you like, so like Tristan Wolf or Valky, or definitely not me, but somebody, some content creator you like, because the people in their discord will be similar to that person. Because like-minded people generally end up around the same spot. That's fair. It generally makes it just like the players. Yeah. For any game, try to find a content creator that you like and do their Discord instead. It'll be smaller. The bad thing is maybe the content creator you like doesn't have a very active Discord, but imagine like my Discord's a disaster. So it's fun, but it's a disaster. During video because you have a for the culture attitude. Well, yeah. But yeah, any official Discord is just ass. It's good to be in for updates, but the thing is now we can get all the updates in our own individual Discords, so not a whole lot of reason to bother. I want to get Brieg. That's like my main goal for today was to get Brieg, so I'm just gonna set this to fight for a second. Forgot to say that Mao Mao is best waifu. Oh, Kaiju 8 starts. I forgot about that. That's sick. Kaiju 8's such a fun, it's a fun show too. I had to block some YouTube vids too. I felt like every other day's video upload title around the end of Etheria. Yeah, there's the problem is it's the bigger Etheria restart creators are making videos like that. Whenever, so that's the reason Epic 7's done so well is how many dooming Epic 7 videos have there been over the years? Very few, and the ones that were made were from creators that were barely relevant. Which is not nice to say, but the creators that made them, they didn't have the, I can't see YouTube chat. Oh, sorry, I don't have chat on. Well, sort of official Discord's pretty nice. Yeah, the smaller game Discords will be fine, but once you get a game that reaches a certain size, then it's I mean, that's how Discords are too. Like, think about if you guys, some of you were in my Discord in the past, where it was like nice little cozy community. And now my Discord has almost 20,000 people in it, and it can be a disaster sometimes. So small communities generally are always going to be superior. I tried to watch Apothecary Diaries too. Did you quit Etheria? No, we're actually about to switch to Etheria here in a minute. Wait, what difficulty am I doing? Why did my Angelica die? I mean, we're fine. I think we're doing the right difficulty. Okay, I'm gonna minimize this and see what else we can progress because I wanna hurry up and get Brieg. And once Brieg is gotten, then tonight I'll be able to super grind through everything. What are my other missions I could do? Oh, I'm actually caught up to where I was. Nice. So I need to produce. I guess we can go do some Abyss floors real quick. But no, we're playing Etheria in a couple of minutes. I'm just trying to finish getting Brieg real quick. I mean, I'll just use my Wyvern too, it's fine. Would you be unable to share true criticism about Etheria in live streams as you're sponsored? No, I can say anything I don't like about the game. I can say anything. It doesn't matter. I just actually enjoy the game. The nice thing is I'm on so many contracts and stuff for games and get sponsored by a lot of stuff that I can pick and choose. And I like Etheria. I liked Etheria during the betas, and I like the potential the game has. So that's why I'm sticking to it and going to continue to play it. But in terms of so like Raid Shadow Legends, I do it all the time. Raid's the big one. Raid has the best PvE in the universe. I think Raid is the #1 PvE gacha game above all other games I've played. And that's the reason I continue to play it. But its PvP is absolute ass. It's a pay to win shit show to the extreme. You have people with literally $1 million accounts. So if you're going to play Raid, my suggestion is you're playing for the PvE. Etheria Restart, I don't really have too much bad things to say about it right now, because the balancing of the game is everything that I would do if I made a game. Raid ads not yours, steer me away forever. Sorry, bro. Oh, you're good. I don't care. I mean, if you download it, it helps me, but what is your rate about Etheria given the updates and the future update discussion? I haven't watched that video yet. That is something I plan to do today, but I don't. I'll watch that and see what all they're going into. Did it look promising or bad? My only problem with Etheria is the coins and training data economy, but that's the start of the game. If you guys played Epic 7 or any other gear gacha game at the start of it, the economy is a disaster because they want you to slowly progress your account. They don't want you to go in and beat everything right away. So locking some things behind a bit of a wall that, like, you're going to get silver. You're able to upgrade multiple pieces to plus 15 per day, but gold at the beginning of Epic 7 was horrendous. Trying to speed check everything and then selling the gear you upgraded for literally nothing. It was the exact same. But in the long run, I know in the future, Etherea's the gold economy and all the problems that we're having right now are going to be stabilized. But the problem is they're trying to do Etheria at a much faster pace than all other gacha games, which is going to translate over to Etheria having a shorter life cycle. So if they listen to the community too much about all these complaints about like training data and all the farming that they feel like they're not getting enough out of the farming, which has been the case with every game, it's just people are so spoiled by games like Epic 7 and Summoner's War that you get so much now that it's just going to kill the life cycle of the game. Because look how many people are like starting. Epic 7 at least does yearly fun event things to get people into the game. But if they go too fast, the Lily problem is the biggest problem with Etheria Restart. Easily. Lily is too overtuned. And they should have had Lily on banner. They need to have Lily on banner as soon as possible. You can't nerf her at this point. They've already messed up. So Lily is the biggest problem with the Etheria Restart. So that is the #1 complaint. If you don't have Lily, you're kind of cooked. I've heard from so many people that I've sat in calls and like helping them with their accounts that Lily's a disaster. Lily's broken for sure, but they're in too deep. Yeah, they can't touch Lily. All they can do is release other characters that fill the void that Lily created. So we have 2 new characters coming. Today they get announced, right? But hopefully those kind of fill some of the gaps that Lily. Do I deserve a ban? I don't want to click that link. What is a click RU link? I'm not clicking that. You're crazy. If it's a picture of a piece of gear, put it in Discord and at me, and I'll look at it real quick. That's a scary link. What's a click RU link? I don't have any money left for you to steal anyway. That's what that link's for. You're okay, wait, okay. Say if I click that link, you'll lose money if it's a scam link. Lily or free Lily 14-day login or something, but then giving free Lily. I don't know if that's the answer either. Oh, I'm using a full water team against this area. This will take a while. They said 2x every 4 to 6 weeks. A new character banner will be 3 weeks long now. They plan to get more Litis through events and new shell type thing that will give more training data when recycled. Oh, all they're doing is speed running the longevity of the game. Or like, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, I'm getting cooked. I should have clicked Arky. I just should give a free ML selector and Etheria so that way literally everyone. Yeah, if that's a solution, I don't mind that. Giving a like a grace of, but dude, it's the longevity of the game thing. Then everybody has everything. Oh, then what's the point of logging in if everybody has everything? I don't know. I'd like that idea, like the Moonlight Blessing. Create a Moonlight Blessing. That's the solution. I mean, it's part of why Epic 7 did it. Create a Moonlight Blessing, because back in the day, Arbiter Vildred, it was mostly Spectre Tenebria. Spectre Tenebria was the god. If you didn't have Spectre Tenebria, you hated doing a lot of the PvE content, like going through Abyss without her and things like that sucked back then. And that helped alleviate that, but that was 3 years into the game. And all of the Etheria, check Discord. I'm checking. I swear if this isn't a picture of boobs and this is a picture of... Oh, it's... Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Brother. That is insanity. They have a 24 speed piece before Reforge show. Holy tits. This is why you play Epic 7 right here, because when you get this monstrosity... Holy shit. Ooh, congrats, dude. That's a 28 speeder. Wow. Still disappointed that wasn't boobs, but I mean, that's pretty close to boobs. I gotta say, if I think I'd rather get that piece of gear than see 94% of boobs in the world. Like, there's a couple people that would come above that seeing their boobs would be great, but I'd rather have that. That's sick. You can't say it's better than boobs. It's better than most boobs, but if you had the opportunity of, I don't know, who's hot? Sabrina Carpenter was in your neighborhood, like in an ice cream truck, and like that's what they were selling from the ice cream truck was boobs, you would probably go pay for boobs over paying for that piece of gear. You just got your second shoe. I hate this. Who is in that 6%? I don't know. I was trying to think of somebody. Obviously, your mom's in there, Joe, but I couldn't think of many more people I could say. Do you think we have Brieg yet? YouTube chat still in on the screen, bud? I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I can't. I don't know. Sydney Sweeney? Yeah, I could see that one. I totally didn't just have to go pity for Bikini Wall. Thankfully, the 4 artifact copies is great. The moment I said that, I regretted knowing you say that. It was either going to be your stepsister or mom. I wasn't sure. I decided in the moment. You can't show YouTube on Twitch anymore, isn't it TOS? It's always been TOS, and everyone did it anyway. So maybe that's a new update. I can't show Twitch chat on screen. Maybe. I don't know. Because I used to be scared of doing it. Then everyone's told me that it didn't matter. It was fine. So I started doing it. And now everyone's telling me it's against TOS again. So I don't really know. We got a 100-month resub from Chris today. That means I've been partnered on Twitch for almost 10 years. And I've never been banned, never had any problem at all. So. Okay, after this, we'll go check if Brieg is done from our thingies. And then we're going to play some Etheria Restart for a little bit. How do I complete Guild War mission? I can't join Guild War. Does leader need to add me in the war? Did you set your defense team? You need to set your defense team, and then the guild leader has to add you to the war. There's a couple super annoying missions with the Orbis guide. Have you seen the piece of gear in your flex chat? Yeah, I just showed it on stream. Absolute insanity. 28 speeder is wild. And it's one of the free pieces of gear too, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it? I think it was one of the free pieces that you get from like the hunt challenges, which makes it even crazier. It's offset, but you don't care that it's offset. That's so good. Okay. Do we have Brig yet? No, it's so close though. Alright, we finished 30 in Abyss. I don't really want to go. I'll go produce. I don't even think I could produce a Spirit Plume. I don't think I have any Stigma. But yeah, that's a crazy 20 speeder. I didn't request a guild to add me in war. They didn't. I need to leave this guild ASAP probably then. You want to leave and set your defense team for the next guild that you join and hope that they add you right away. And you'll be on a 24-hour cooldown anyway, but you're going to have to wait, what is it, 48 hours before you can even get into another Guild War. So you want to leave the guild on an off Guild War day, and today's Wednesday, today's a Guild War day. So you can leave today and be in a new guild by Friday and compete in the war and finish the mission on Friday. I mean, of course, they got script they read, but he said he did some off the script talking, hence. Wait, script they read? Saber. Script they read for what? Oh, wait. It seems like he just reads from teleprompter, though, Loki. Chris, I mean. Are you talking about the Etheria restart thingy? The Etheria restart, Oh my... Wait, I've got nothing. It's all stamina. Okay. Yeah, the Etheria dev talk, okay. It's probably a lot of reading off screen. The nice thing, though, is they're inviting creators to it. So the creators they invited, the thing is they invited Jenna, and Jenna definitely doesn't play that much. But the other creator, or the other people in there, were people that played Etheria a lot. So, well, Jenna may play more than I give him credit for. I'm not sure. Jenna just, I know, plays so many games, kind of like where I am right now. He just plays so many games. I don't see how he puts the time in. So people had big outrage thinking they nerfed dieting since it's free-to-play God. He said if dieting is healthy, they ain't nerfing it. The thing is, they talked about not doing any nerfs for a long period of time, until the end of the current RTA season. Pretty long time. Okay, I think this is either the last run or the next one is, and we'll have Brieg. I could have just bought quick battles. Honestly, I should have did that. I would sped things up. RTA season, RTA ends on the 27th. Oh, they changed the ending of the RTA season. So Etheria at the end of the month is going to be a bit up in the air. RTA, okay, so they moved it up. Good. That's actually a good thing. But the problem is, nerfs are sketchy. I mean, when your player base is already mostly like fighting and everything, EOS by August, yes. I don't think it'll EOS, but it's I don't know. I don't like the idea of adding nerfs that soon. If they touch dieting, they're in trouble. Etheria did so many things wrong. That's all I can say. How many Skysuns should new players spend on stamina in E7? So you get like 30,000 for free. You could spend up to 15,000 on stamina if you want. Yeah, right now they're bad marketing from mouth to mouth, sadly, yeah. They have the marketing budget and they're putting money into sponsors and YouTube ads and all of that. But the mouth to mouth of people isn't the best. But where they went wrong is they had these betas. They had like 9 betas and they gave you like 11 days in the beta. Why not just have one beta that lasted a month and a half so people could actually test the shit? I never got to a point in the beta where I was truly farming in game. Like, and you shouldn't be able to do that anyway in 11 days. But using AI art isn't helping them. Well, I mean, that's something I don't care about. You use whatever art, as long as the game's fun. All I care about is the gameplay. I mean, I want the game to look good, but the AI art thing, at the end of the day, who cares as long as you have a game that's fun that you play against other people and log into, is my opinion on it. But I mean, AI is going to eventually take over everything. You're going to have, there are already AI streamers, aren't there? So like the whole AI thing, whole movement against it for like artists, it sucks because it's taking art away from people, like, and copying people's artwork and stuff. But eventually it's going to affect all of us. They say they can't afford artists. They never said they can't afford artists. That's never been said by them. They can afford artists. They just chose to do a different style that, I don't know. It wasn't their brightest idea to do what they did. But does it really matter to me, or probably 97% of the player base? No, maybe 2 to 3% cares about that. But yeah, I said they can't say that, like it's no excuse. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say they never said that, and they have the money. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, 97% of people could give zero shits about AI art. All they care about is, am I gonna log into this game today and have fun? I just had a shitty day at work. I want to escape from the world for a little bit. That's what video games are. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna have fun. And as long as I have fun, doesn't matter. And that's where they're kind of messing up, though, is people that don't have Lily not having fun, people that don't have X other thing not having fun. So they have to correct that. And I think the best solution that I've heard so far is the Moonlight Blessing. Like, just let us pick one ML5 and have some challenges for it and get her from that. And then that gives like a reason to play the game through X amount of challenges. And then you feel rewarded once you get the character. And then it solves the one character is too overpowered thing right now. And it was just kind of ugly, period, but it doesn't bother me. See, that's the thing. I think it looks good. You can't compete with Epic 7. Epic 7 is the best looking game out there. But I think it looks better than most games. Particle effects are really good, though. The animation of Etheria are disappointing. Guys, we're so spoiled by Epic 7. I mean, anything looks bad compared to this game. This game is a masterpiece. Part of what makes it just so look at it. It's so good. You can't compete with this. Trying to even compare another game to this. There was that one creator guy that he was like, they at least made it look better in Epic 7. I was like, what, dude, this guy has never looked at a picture in his life. That guy, if he looked at a pair of boobs, he'd see a penis, guaranteed. Your name is not what I just said. My cat's screaming. It's like, what are you saying? Okay. I shouldn't have said what I just said, probably, because this is a sponsored stream for Etheria Restart. We're going to go over and play some Etheria Restart now. That's what we're talking about anyway. I got Brig. I will be back to grinding Brig tonight. But, yeah. We'll be back grinding the account now that we got Brig and all that. Tonight, let me load up Etheria Restart. I actually didn't log into Etheria Restart yesterday because I'm on like an off schedule. I've been going to bed like a very weird time, and then I was finishing up some raid stuff yesterday, so I missed a day of login. And I'm very disappointed about that, but it is what it is. We'll figure out how to correct that. Which the bad thing is I missed one of the more important days. Okay, here we go. Etheria Restart. If you guys haven't tried the game, I will be making a guide series for the game this month. The goal is today I can hopefully finish the first episode of it. I've been saying that for like a month, but now I actually can. I'm in my new place and I've got my other stuff finished, but there's a link if you want to download now. If you start playing ahead, you can. 3D, so it's on my... Have you seen the CZN showcase? No, I did not see it. All I know is they paid Genozed and they did not pay me, so I am not taking my time to go watch it and promote it for them. I'm not doing it. So I have a grudge against Smilegate because of the long-term thing with Epic 7 of not really feeling like I got anything out of it. That I am not doing anything for free for them, ever. I'm not promoting their games. I'm not doing any of that. Any new game. But any other, like, the Persona 5, all that stuff, I'll go play those. Musume, I'll go play that. But I just have a thing against Smilegate for now. I'm not helping them in any way until I feel like I maybe got something back that I deserved. Do you recommend pulling on Celine? I would get Celine from one of your selectors. Okay, but now, all that aside, Etheria Restart time. I needed to go change my thingy on Twitch, and we're good to go. So I haven't streamed Etheria, what's it been, like a week? So, account progress. Rank 91 is where we've gotten to. But I did miss yesterday's login. I forgot. Are the new characters out for Etheria? Or is that tonight? I mean, not out, but like where I can see their skill kits and stuff. Does anybody know? Or do they show it tomorrow morning? It's tomorrow that they show it, okay. Darn, I was hoping that we could sit and look at the new characters kit. They are in the archive? Oh, I can see them in here and see their skills. Okay, so skill kits are out, nice. Show that guy Lethio change his mind, I know. There's so many really good design. Ooh, we got an ML7, that's actually big. Ooh, and this is a 3Xer, right? Oh no, it's a grab all. Okay, not bad. What do I want to buy from this? I haven't been buying the purple lettuces anymore. I feel like I'm gonna end up with so many that I don't need them. I'm actually getting this slam and silver. Okay, so we're done with that. In terms of my characters, I haven't really built anything new. I've been trying to build like more meme stuff. I want to try weird combinations. So one of the things I'm working on is my... What do you think of this monstrosity? It's not... My shell isn't done yet. What do you think of this? Huh? Pretty sick, right? So yeah. Oh, I wanna build some fun characters and win some games with them. Okay, that's the whole goal. I will play meta, but there's gonna be some some monstrosities like this that are gonna be coming out. Once the pet's done, it'll be closer to an actual build. Oh, the problem also is I'm on... Oh, this isn't upgraded. I'll have some more stats. The CD is atrocious. Well, okay, the crit rate's going to go up from the shell, and then the crit damage, I'm on a +3 here. Okay, it's going to be, what is that? It's going to be over 100. It'll be fine. Everything will be good. But, okay, that's just one of the ideas, because Bulwark set on her and Bramble. There was one fight that my Ho Yan got, like, she got attacked, I think it was like 17 times. If she was on counter set right there, that could have went nuclear, because I think I had Ling Lao immunity on her that game, and I think she got attacked 17 times before she took a turn. It was some absurd number like that. Imagine some counters there. Imagine if I accidentally kill something along the way. It'd be sick. I don't know. It's just one of the funny things I'm trying to do. I kind of started putting a dieting back together. Otherwise, though, speed, I can't do Aurora yet. I mean, I'm doing Aurora, but I can't do the hardest Aurora. That's one of the things I'd like to build something for today, because I'm not that fast. 316, and if I can get Swift Smite set. One of the things with like Mio is I have 2 of these like perfect Swift Smite Jackals, so I could then switch that out. Lingo max out 1 helps Aurora a lot, yeah. But even with that, I just don't have what I need right now, so... I was considering doing Zyda again, because I had Zyda max and I reset her because I started using Messiah. Are you pairing Ho Yan with Solence? Potentially later? Why are you saying because they'd pick her against me? Ho Yan's a late draft pick. I'd pick Ho Yan at the end when they can't respond to it and they either ban it or don't. Because I'm always prioritizing Messiah, Lily, Mio, if those are options. I am starting to work a little bit on a Heinrich, but he's mostly for PV stuff right now. So I need to do a little bit more with him. I like that on damage dealers, the prowess, the speed is on here, though. And then Ling Lao, I need to boost her skill 1. This is something. The problem is I only have 3. I need 4, but this is my next Lettuce investment. I think I can get 1. But do I want to play PvP today? Oh, guys, I didn't log in yesterday. That's so brutal. I haven't missed a day, and I've also max refreshed almost every single day. I'm at 61 of those. I did start late, though, so that kind of hurt, but... yeah, not logging in. I completely goofed. Because I thought I had already done everything for the day, and then I realized that was yesterday. Heinrich goes crazy as last pick against Messiah. Yeah, Heinrich goes crazy against a lot of things. Especially if you can actually get your Heinrich speed to like an extreme spot on Swift Smite, you can go before a lot of the buffing characters. And you can over debuff too from there. Ling Lao can only cleanse so much, so if you put enough debuffs, you have the block buffs thing, so Ling Lao can't even put up her thingy. I don't even know if my characters are geared here, actually. Probably should check that. I don't remember Yelly being on gear. But what all do we want to do for Etheria restart today? We'll switch over and do... we're going to check the archive. I want to see the 2 new characters. And then I'll probably just do some general PvE pushing. Next stream, I'll get into PvP. Revelation gonna be dominating for us this season. Oh yeah, well for sure. I've got some banger Revelation pets too. Dude, one of the guys yesterday that I was working with, I was going over his Z7 account, but he pulled up his Etheria account. He had like an almost 300 speed Messiah. It was like 280 Messiah. It was really funny. "300 speed Messiah is devious." It's good. But the funny thing about it though, they didn't have Lily. Their Freya was like I think they were 326 or 330, somewhere around 330 speed, but they didn't have Lily. Tomorrow, another new server. There's no point for the new servers besides splitting people up so you don't lag. But the thing is, all the people that filled up the original servers, they just need an account removal thing, or I don't know, or account deactivation thing. But I guess you still have to keep them on the server. Or if your account's not active for so long, you get moved to one of the other servers. Because the servers are just filled up with a million accounts that people like re-rolled or weren't playing. Counter Bulwark with Silence and Lilith gonna be crazy. Counter Bulwark, just Bulwark set in this game. Bulwark there's not that many strippers. And if you put up enough buffs, it's really hard. But the problem is, how is Ling Lao? How is Ling Lao not a 2-turn immunity giver? She's a 1-turn immunity giver, and it's completely pointless. Like, why is it 1-turn immunity? You need her to go after your whole team, and then all your characters lose immunity before you can extend it. They almost need like extra turn set in this game for Ling Lao. The 1-turn immunity makes 0 sense whatsoever, and it's so frustrating to play her. The whole point of her kit just doesn't feel right. There's a lot of fundamental character issues. There's no way my Ellie's geared, right? I only combine her with Kachi for 3-turn immunity, but other than that, it's only Aurora. It's just the problem is if you want to actually have immunity set up on your team, say for PvP, you have to bring extenders, and the only extenders are Mio, and I mean Mia. Mia's good, but then you have to have your Ling Lao faster than your Mia. I don't know, man. 1-turn immunity is such a scam. It's a disaster. I don't know in what world, who designed that. Because there's no way to make it make sense. Yeah, you could put like Gigabyte on her, but 30% combat readiness is not going to push your Ling Lao above the rest of your team. The only way to capitalize on it is full bulk down. So why don't, like, the only other character we have for immunity is Kachi the Guard, but Kachi's the same spot. He doesn't give 2-turn immunity, does he? Was a bit behind on stream. I skilled my Ling's S1 today and went from not being able to clear Aurora to autoing her for the hardest difficulty. The problem is I don't have my damage deal is Messiah. I use Messiah for everything. So I'm going to have to switch Messiah for somebody else. S3 is 2-turn, so he's the best immunity giver. Kachi the Guard is. I wasn't sure if he's 1-turn or 2-turn. But yeah, Kachi's technically the best one. I don't know. I don't agree with the balancing there. I mean, Kachi's amazing. Dieting is working for me on her for Inferno. Okay, I'll just use my dieting then. My dieting needs a little bit of work because I have 2 attack percent pieces right now. I need to farm some kind of extra crit or a crit damage piece, preferably. Once I get that, I'm good. But I mean, maybe I can do a non-perfect dieting and just do offset. Max skill, the G requires 100. Yeah, I know. Kachi requires 180 effect accuracy, so his bulk's gonna be pitiful. So once you get the 2-turn immunity up, it could end up winning you the fight, I guess. But dieting sucks. Good thing I have Yelly. Yelly doesn't work that great for Inferno, does she? I feel like I tried her and it wasn't fantastic. I'm also on White Fang on Yelly right now, but when I tried her, she was definitely Revelation. Okay, so your dieting is juiced, okay. Poet, are you... On your dieting, are you White Fang or are you Revelation? What is the best in slot shell for Yelly? I want to try gold 9 but farming. I don't know. What is the best in slot shell for Yelly? I kind of stopped focusing on Yelly, and I've been working on other stuff, so I'm not sure where people have gone with her. You're using White Fang? Okay. Revelation, yeah. Okay, everyone's saying Revelation. I mean, you get a Revelation proc every time she does what she's doing here. So as long as you're getting those procs, she can go nuclear. Well, this is unfortunate. Why didn't I put Dieting on this team? I don't know. It's fine. I don't need to triple S it. Or not triple S, I don't need to score 100 on it. It's the middle tier one, isn't it? You go with Gold Lion. I mean, it's probably going to be different for PvP and PvE too. But Rev is just generally the go-to almost best shell. Anytime you have a character with a multi-hit. Man, I can't leave this either, can I? I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here. Gosh dang it. This shit was brought dieting and got it done fast. I used to speedrun this every day. I don't know if I can die. Oh my gosh. If I leave, it doesn't give me my points, right? It might be faster to leave, put dieting on my team. He's starting to do enough damage. I think we'll die eventually. See, this is where you need Revelation Lily. And go crazy. Yeah, triple S is all that matters. Except on the hardest difficulty. There we go. Ling Lao's dead. That helps a lot. But yeah, on the hardest difficulty, you want to try to get the highest score possible. But on this one, it doesn't matter. Your Messiah is working for Doki. I use Messiah for Doki. I was about to level Zydab. I'm so glad I skilled Ling S1, made me auto Doki Aurora, and my dieting collapsed terror. I need to make a Teramaton team. Have I cleared most of PV? Yeah. I'm level 90. I mean, I've cleared most things. No, not the challenge stages. I haven't done the challenge stages yet. So there's a lot of that crap that I still need to do. I was saying Revelation. I haven't looked at the new characters yet. Did I try Vice? I have not built Vice yet. Now that there's stage 4 100, it's more important. The problem though is, so once this one opens up, you can go back and hit this, or you can hit it again. So you can do 2 in one day. So I guess you kind of do want 100, but this is going to take 2 days to clear anyway. So if everybody just did 50, you would actually, or well, did 100 the first day and did even just 50 the second day, then it still is going to end up basically the same. You know what the biggest mistake I did though? Not logging in yesterday. I don't have my team in here. I can't fight. Wait, can I fight? Oh, I can. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Yesterday was fine. Oh, we're chilling. Okay, never mind. Because the war's not going on yet. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought I cooked myself. Yeah, prep phase of 48 hours. I'm fine. Ooh, we're good. Okay. I'm still mad I missed a day. But for summons, we're not looking too good. So I'm going to have to spend money, almost guaranteed. But you said they're in archive? Where are they at? Ooh, fuck Yui. Fuck you. Oh, she's hot too. Nice. Fuck you, more like fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck you. I like it, dude. This is the sickest name ever. Oh my god. Fuck you. I'm pulling her. Don't know about the dude. I'm pulling her for sure, just for her name. Okay, so we'll start with the skill 3, I guess, because she doesn't have a passive. All allies trigger Moonlit Veil at the end of their turn, and after taking damage, increase their turn meter 12%. Nice. What's her base speed? Hold on, stats. Decent. Okay, all allies trigger Moonlight. Okay, hold on. As water flows, moon cycle through its phases. Fuck you. Applies a 2-turn shield equal to 24% of her max HP to all allies. Applies 2-turn Moonlight Veil to herself and applies speed up. Okay. It's pretty good. That's max though. but it's still pretty good. 24% of her max HP to all allies of a shield. So you still died a Messiah. Okay, but Moonlight Veil. All allies trigger Moonlight Veil at the end of their turn after taking damage. So Moonlight Veil is going to increase turn meter and heal by 8%. The effect can only trigger 1 time per turn. So you only get 2-turn Moonlight Veil. Ooh, 2-turn Moonlight Veil is kind of nice. Do you have to skill it up for 2-turn? No, it's just auto. When she triggers it, she does not gain turn meter. Okay, so when she does it, she doesn't get extra boost from it. Okay, good to know. I mean, this is fantastic for everything. Hey, Senpai, what's appealing waifu? This is fantastic, though. Her turn push is going to have to be very good because you only really bring Valerian to avoid one-shots. The 24% shield could end up... It's just... Okay, so one of the issues that people have been complaining about with this game, including myself, actually, is farming right now takes so damn long. If you don't have the proper teams... I was max refreshing, and now that I'm doing the Inferno content... It takes forever to max refresh on this game. I had to have the game open for like 6 hours a day, and it's like a 6-hour day endeavor. Having characters like this, like Valerian, isn't adding that much to your team. This extra combat readiness boost. I mean, Valerian is adding crit chance and attack buff potentially, right? I guess she is, but the turn meter could end up. Yeah, 6% of gears are useless. That's how it needs to be, though. The shell drops in gear need to be at a low drop rate so that it actually feels rewarding when you get a good one. Otherwise, you want to be done farming already. You want all your characters to have all the gear needed. You want to have 90 banger pieces of gear sitting that you can't upgrade because you don't have the gold for. The way they balance the drop rates, I think it's perfect. It needs to feel good to get the good shell. It needs to feel good to get the good piece of gear. If they make extracting red gears give the module currency thing, yes, that would be great. I agree with that one. But in terms of the drop rate of people are bitching about getting epic pets or epic shells in farming Inferno. Yes, you're going to get epic shells. They have to get epic shells. You think you're just going to go in there and get all mythical drops and be done farming shells in 10 minutes of playing the game? Your whole account's going to be perfect in a month? No! It's supposed to be a grind. That's why gear gachas are popular. It's for people that like the reward of putting the grind in. I quit Etheria already. When there's more quality of life for farming and make it not a sick job, pretty much I would come back. Yeah, that's what some of the characters coming out will probably do. Is one, the idea is hopefully speed up some of the farming. Because yes, they do have a decent farming thing to where you can just open your phone, start the farm, turn off your phone, and not have the game open, and you're still farming. But it shouldn't take as long as it does. They're going to swap these out for special shells to be sold. They're not going to sell. The thing is, they're aiming for this game to be free-to-play friendly. I think people are just getting tired of farming shells and want to farm modules. Yeah, L-take on the epic shells being Inferno. I don't care if you give me an L-take on that. You want the game. You want to be done with the game in a month. Whenever I go in and farm and do 5 refreshes and don't get a single shell, but on that 6th refresh I get a perfect Swift Smite, Jackal with Bulwark and Speed. That feeling is why I play these games. If you make this shit too easy, I'm not going to play it. I think it's terrible. And everyone will be done playing it faster too. The people that are playing this game, the game's for grinders. It's not for the casual player who's going to play 5 minutes a day. And if they make it for the casual player who plays 5 minutes a day, then everyone will have everything. They're going to quit the game anyway, because there's going to be no reason to farm. You're already done farming. There's going to be 0 upgrades you can get, and there's not that many characters. So I don't care if that's an L-take to you. Yeah, then you still have to roll for passes. Rolling for passes is not hard. That's why you get the epic shells, is to sell them for the currency. And then you go in and roll them. Okay, you go to your shell, and then you get, it's not hard to get these. 28%, do you need 30%? Eventually, maybe, that's min-maxing. But this took me nothing to get. The re-rolling is not that bad. And for your speed, alright, well this one doesn't matter, but it had 19 speed. But for this, this 9%, not max, 17, good enough for me. I could use this all day. This is the max one. This does not take that much to get at least to a point where they're pretty solid. How are you? I'm doing good. But I don't know. I don't understand the need to be done with the game. The game is already looking currently if they continue making all these changes to try to appease the players that are bitching, the game has a lifespan of like 4 months. Okay, they can't keep doing all this stuff about the people complaining. It's just gonna die because everyone's gonna be done, and there has to be a reason to grind. So they need to kind of ignore the bitching, like Epic 7 did for a long time. Except Epic 7 ignored it for a little too long. But the bitching, you need to address it and explain why. What team are you using on Aurora? I don't have an Inferno Aurora team currently. That's in the next thing, but the team I'm using for Hell is, I don't know. I'll set it to farm, so I'm at least doing something. 30k energy, still haven't gotten the Jackal Guard, but when it's coming, it's going to be huge. It's going to feel amazing. That's the whole idea with this as a team. But it's going to feel great. And the thing is, you don't need that many of those Jackals. How many do you need? Once you get the... Imagine... Okay, guys, try to take a step back real quick. And think about how would... Oh, now my light's on. I got to move my desk over this way because I have the shade now. But imagine... What was I even saying? Fuck. I forgot. Oh, where was I going? I left already too. I don't want to invest a year's time to get the current E7 feel right now. I forgot what I was saying. Too much of a time sink? Yeah, they need to speed things up. Oh, what I was going to say is, imagine shells dropped with a set thingy instead of being able to reroll their stats. Almost everything in this game is so freaking good and generous. And that's with it being sponsored. Now, the modules are the same as every other game. They suck, they're annoying, speed checking, blah, blah, blah. And the module stats aren't even that much. The modules feel pretty much pointless. But the shells... Imagine your shell dropped with set fixed. You can't reroll. You can't reroll your stats on your shell. So your stats, your things at the bottom are fixed, and the things at the top are fixed. You can't imprint them. You can't do any of that. Imagine how bad that would suck. And they didn't do that. They gave us a huge opportunity with the shells to be able to reroll them. And once you get one, you're good forever on the shell. Because they're not gonna, I don't see them adding a upgraded version of the current shell. Okay, so once you're done, you're done. So it needs to be, honestly, if you got one of those perfect shells with the 3 drop rates, when you get a 3 drop shell that's 3-3-3, they're always 3-3-3. It could be a 2-1-3. Imagine how bad that would suck. It would be terrible. But now with the current system, with getting 3-3-3, yes, it takes a long time. Maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. But once you get it, you don't have to farm anymore. Unlike Epic 7, for example, when you're farming for gear, you get a 20 speeder, you still need 7 other 20 speeders. So the way they have shells set up, if I designed, again, everything I look at is if I designed a game, how would I do it? That is more generous than I would have been when designing a gacha game. By far. So that is my take on it, and I don't care if that's an L take, but I need to feel rewarded for a grind that I put in. And this has that, but they could have done it so much worse for us. Once you get your unit shells done, like a month, you would flood with economy because you already have sets. Exactly. And if you guys continue playing this game for 2 months, you're going to have everything. And you're going to be slightly min-maxing. That's when you go back and re-roll your shells to go from 17 speed to 20 speed once you have everybody or everything else upgraded. But for the beginning, you don't have to roll for that plus 29 instead of a 26. That 4% attack isn't going to make the difference. It will long term. Am I dying? Okay, I don't... Did I change something? I don't remember ever failing. Either way, that's the team and it generally works. I don't know what I changed, but I'll set it on a continuous battle and just see how it does. Dang, you failed Aurora? I did. I don't know. I might have moved some gear around or something. I'm not sure. Because like I said, I didn't log in yesterday. So whatever I was in the middle of doing on Monday is still being done. And there's a decent chance I took a piece of gear off somebody. Lily's still good. Heinrich's still good. My Messiah. I did switch something on Messiah. I don't remember what it was though. And then Valerian still has gear. I mean, everyone looks geared. Lingla has gear. Don't know. Not sure on that one. But okay, back to checking out the character. You got me hella distracted there. I don't know. I just said hella. Jeez. Oh, I might end up taking a 24-hour nap today at this point. But yo, what's up, Hansen? Haven't caught you in a while. You have not. How have you been? This is the mindset everyone has to have. Cheers to CC having correct mindset. I don't want to say my mindset's correct. It's just, okay, hold on. Let me pull up the archive again. The mindset I have is because there's a style of game that I like. And with having that style of game that I like, that's this style of game. Gear gacha games, character gear gachas. And there's always going to be slight mechanics in there that I don't agree with and that I would do differently. But the thing is, this game, when it came out, it's a gear gacha game, but it's also a regular character gacha. And it then went into heavy advertisement. So it was hitting people who play Star Rail and your more casual gamers. The people that highest rank in whatever competitive game they play was probably, I don't know, the middle one. Okay. They never reached the higher ranks. They never cared to grind and get better at whatever it is. And that's one of the things that people always say about other, like, there's certain games that you play that it takes, oh, it was the Braxphone video again. That really frustrated me hearing it takes 40 hours for the game to get good. That's how games should be. When you first start a game, any game, doesn't matter if it's League of Legends, Apex Legends, any style of game, Call of Duty, the first 40 hours of the game, it's going to suck because you're gonna suck. This is a PvP game styled similar to those. You're not going to like the game at first when you're really bad at it. But if you put the time in to improve and get better, learn to aim, learn which guns are good, learn whatever mechanics of League, I don't play League, then the game starts becoming fun because you start winning. And that is what a lot of people don't care about that. They just want to play a game, relax, and they play story games and Honkai Star Rail, those kind of games, and that's fine. They play like a lot of people hate Dark Souls and things like that. Most games that are really good are going to feel like they're not that much fun at the beginning, but for those of us that like these kind of games, we're already aware of that. The beginning of the game is not going to feel that great. The idea is we want to get to the point where we make it fun because we are better. We got good enough to where now we see the rewards of that. And that's sports too. When you first start golf, if you go out and play golf, you're going to suck ass at golf. Then once you start improving, work on your swing, learn a little bit about the game, then go out and slowly start improving your score. That is what is fun about it. And that's the difference between a PvP or competitive mindset and a casual mindset. And that is big thing I've been trying to like explain with these games to Genshin style and those players, because it's not the game for them, and that's fine. Genshin's not the game for me. I think it just couldn't be fun. The art's amazing, but it's not a long-term game for me. That's a game I'll play and it's cool. It's a story game and I'm gonna drop it. This is the game you play long-term because you continually get better. But that is the PvP gacha game experience. Hi, Deity. You remove old guild recruitment from Discord? It's at the bottom. Guys, I was in the middle of redoing my Discord, and I made the stupid decision of trying to do that before I moved. IDK, lack of fanboys, this game's pretty bad. But yeah, but kind of like how MMORPGs work. I've been good, man, here grinding Etheria, hella, but dude, Etheria is a big grind is the problem. Okay, we're going over the new characters. But yes, this game is not for everyone, and that is one of the things that they over-advertise to where they hit a market that was not their market. And that's why we see so many complaints, so much bitching. It's because they overdid it. This game, I mean, competitive style games are a very smaller niche, because look at the AAA story games. Those are the people that have 3 kids, they go to work, they have no time. They don't have the time to put in to get good at a video game. What's the point? I have my wife to take care of, my kids to take care of. I'm trying to get promoted at my job or keep my job, whatever it is, do my best there. I'm not going to put the time into getting good at a competitive game. That's where these games are not for that person. Okay, and there's multiple different, and that's fine. That's different types of people. That's why there's different types of games. That's why AAA games, those Monster Hunter, which Monster Hunter you can get good at, but you can also enjoy it if you're not good at. But there's those style of story games. What are some of those? Expedition 33? Those kind of games that just blow up generally are going to be the relaxing games. What's up, mine? Hi, Dated, but I read that. Does it have jiggle physics? Can you grab the character? I think there was one that had some decent jiggle physics. You can kind of... Ooh, who are the jiggle physics characters in this game? I think there is some, but she doesn't seem to have the best. You can't go up and down is a problem. So, without being able to go up and down, can't really. It's Zyda. I think Zyda has a really good one. Hold on. Does she? I mean, her tail moves. You can't go up and down, so you can't make them, you can't make them bounce. This is a sponsor stream. Hold it, back it up. Freya, hold on, we can't go too crazy with this. Oh, there it is. They did add a little to her. Okay. Sponsored stream, boys. Back it up. Back to fuck you. Character. Sugi is crazy. Okay. Okay, so we went over her skill 3. It seems pretty decent overall. I don't know how much 24% shield is going to be, if that's going to actually add enough survivability, because the damage dealers, my complaint with the last beta was damage dealers didn't feel like damage dealers, because everything had HP based damage. Like Veronica had a 20% of her max HP guaranteed damage. Tiamat, you just built on infinite HP, you didn't even build crit chance. She was banger. But then now with the game being out, whatever changes they've done, the HP damage dealers got scaled back. So Veronica went from 20% down to 12%, and other damage dealers just feel like they do way more. I don't know, because people are trying to build crit rate potentially on the HP scaling damage dealers now versus just going full bulk. CZN looking incredible. Yeah, they paid Jinazed, not me, so I'm not talking about that game. Screw that game. Screw that game, because that game's probably going to be pretty fun and good, but screw Smilegate currently, and unless in the future they want to offer me something, but otherwise I will not talk about that game. I'm not giving them free stuff anymore. All right, but Wobbers, can we all agree the skill upgrades should not lock us out of upgrading stats? Oh, I mean, that was a weird decision by them too. We'll go into that as well. But okay, going back in skill 2. The mirror reveals all truth. Passive predator deals 3 hits of damage equal to... The funny thing is you could not revelation this, because... Is this a cooldown? No. Never mind, 3 hits. I was going to say. Freya, you can't revelation because she's... Well, you can, but she's on a 4-turn cooldown. So the only time you revelation Freya is for PvP, or... I probably wouldn't still do it for PvP, or for setting up a one-shot real mocha team for Doki Doki. But otherwise, the problem with these 4-turn cooldown skills. But either way, this is a non-attack skill, it doesn't matter. Of her max HP single... I mean, 10% of her max HP? That's actually a lot of damage. I mean, you don't think she's a good unit? She doesn't look crazy, but she looks okay. Like, compared to the other HP scaling damage dealers currently in the game, I mean, 3 hits of 10% of her max HP... You're building her on full HP, probably. I mean, I don't see people going effect res very often. How do you think the bouncing in PvP is so far? It's hard to tell, because beginning of any gacha game, it's hard to tell the bouncing of the actual PvP, because no one has everything built yet. They have their general couple characters built, and that's it. So the PvP bouncing in this game right now is just cleave. It's just who goes first. The highest level, I think it's a little bit bulked down. But otherwise, from the general player experience that isn't at the very top level, it's just going to feel like whoever goes first wins. So it's going to be Lily, Mia, whatever character you're getting in, you're going first. Once the pre-bans come, you can start pre-banning, if you want to try to play a slower playstyle, pre-banning the Lilies, pre-banning whatever other character. But for the beginning of the game, trying to see how the true balances of the game, you can kind of look at the top rank to get an idea, but even they don't have everything. I mean, PvP right now is just rev spam if somebody tries to bulk down. So whoever's going fastest, higher momentum with revelation's probably going to win every time, because you just can't beat that as true damage. That's going to be nerfed on the 27th. Revelation will not work in PvP, will still work in PvE, is my guess. Okay, I'm not an official person for them or whatever. Cap the speed. I don't think you should cap speed. You just need different options. So imagine if you had a Celine. There's going to be characters that are going to come to this game. So Celine from X7, when a character uses a non-attack skill, she goes and nukes a character and boosts up. That counters Lily. Like, if we had a Celine, people who picked Lily would have to ban her. You'd have to rip skill 3 turn 1. So we need characters that are counterplays to the most meta characters. So just small things like that would be huge. There's certain characters from other games that will end up coming to this game with a slightly twisted kit, but a Celine style character that has either a boost up or some kind of punishment to a non-attack skill is a solution to this, and it will come. And just like Zio, and who's the character? It's not Leo, but from Summer's War that guaranteed gets turn 1. We're likely going to see that very soon. It's going to be some kind of disrupting unit that guaranteed takes the first turn, and then it'll be able to. It is Leo, yeah. So, and then Hagamon from Raid Shadow Legends, he's a always gets turn 1. If you use him, he has a block to where it's like a silence. You can silence your opponent's an AoE attack, but it's a 50-50. But it's AoE, so you have a chance that you can completely silence your opponent's team and attack down them. There's always a character in every single PvP gacha game that comes out. So the problems that we're having with Lily and things like that, and a month from now, well, I don't know. Their character releases seem to be kind of slow. They said 3 weeks for these characters. So it might be 2 months. But again, I'm going to stick with this game. For the time being, we'll see how the patches go or everything goes on 27th. But the idea is I have faith that they are looking at the other games. They've already copied every game that I liked and put a bunch of it together. And then that the meta is going to be super fun 3 months in. I think they'll fix Revelation to not be effective in PvP if they can get the coding for that to work. Okay, what's the other character? What was her skill 1? Actually, back it up. Oh wait, and then this one, 10% if you build her 40,000 HP. This means that's 12,000 damage. It's not very much for a skill 2. And it triggers Moonlight Veil 1 type for ally with the lowest health percentage. It's not, I don't know. Balance damage, 240 damage, single target, 2 random allies turn meter with 10%. She doesn't seem terrible, but she's grass at least 2. I don't know. They did say Revelation is working as they intended, so they might not nerf it, but I do have a feeling they will nerf. It's working as intended, but for PvP, I mean, for PvE, if you don't have Revelation for PvE and you don't have Romocha, how are you beating Doki? You're not. So it's working correctly for PvE, but I don't think they don't want that for PvP. Like a Solent should not be able to come in and basically just one-shot an entire team in PvP. That's not how it should work. You should not be able to put... There needs to be higher value shells then. They all said for PvP, there's no way. It's working how it's designed, but there's no way they actually want that. It's too much. And they'll realize that. Ooh, this they're just kind of sick looking. Wait, it's adult Ludwig. They literally just took Ludwig from like 7 and like, what would he be like as an adult? It's ML Ludwig. Okay, so he's blue, skill 3. He's defense down and... Ooh, wait a second. This is actually a sick character, I can already tell. So return to... It's AoE, 70% change. Oh my gosh, this is insane. So Bulwark set, obviously. For PvP, but for PvE... This is the Doki character, right? It's on a 4-turn cooldown with Max Lattice, though. Can you show Hoyan feet? Yes, I can. I'm going to get a poster of Hoyan feet soon. So what do you guys think is better? Let's take a second. Okay, also the stream is sponsored by Etheria Restart. There's a download link at the top of the description and on both chats. If you guys haven't tried the game, if you downloaded that, I think they track it. So it probably helps me. But, wait, Noir is a blue unit? I thought he's L&D. No, he's blue. So, what do you guys think? Back up to my last thought is, should I keep the green screen? I have a stream room now. And I could design the stream room, but the problem is I have a bed in here because I have my old bed. I moved in here so in case like friends stay over or whatever, I have a place that they can sleep that isn't on my bed. I also have a couch though, but I'm not getting rid of this mattress. The mattress was too much to just throw away. So, and I don't want to sell. Selling an old mattress seems weird. But either way, should I keep the green screen or do you think I should start setting up into a stream room? And also this glare that's happening is because I'm wearing a hat and I'm turning my setup. Either way, green screen is better. Okay, so I'll keep the green screen then. It's just like I could have like posters and stuff. I don't know. But either way, this skill is amazing. Having the freeze, it's a 50% chance to freeze too. That's consistent. And 70% chance to defense break. That's consistent. Both those are the really good numbers. So this skill is already insane. He has a dispel on a skill 2, like the 2-turn. Oh, he has block as well. Deals 280% damage with 70% to dispel all buffs. Oh my god, this is the best character. Like, this is, of the 2 at least. This character's insane. What's his base speed? 122! Wait, do you check this? No, CZN, no, I'm not. Guys, I'm not touching CZN. I'm not going through the same, I'm not touching it unless they pay me. Okay, I'm not going through the same nonsense that I had to deal with for Epic 7. I'll look at it, but I won't make content on it. And I'm barely going to talk about it. Just as I'm not getting cooked by Smilegate for another 5 years of my life. They paid Genizad. That was my decision this morning. I saw they paid Genizad to like do some stuff for it. They did not pay me, so I am not talking about their game. I'm just mad at Smilegate. Other companies, it's fine, but I'm taking a stand against it. Because it's not just me it affects. They should be paying Sue. They should be paying Tristan. If people are going to cover it, they need to be paying those people. So I'm trying to take a stand because they're still going to cover it, even though they should be getting something for it. It makes me so mad. LO page Identity stop D7. I know. It makes me so mad that the people that do so much for the game get nothing. So it's not just me doing it for me, because I have plenty of other stuff. I don't care. But like Sue should get something. Tristan, hopefully they do. Maybe they did. They just didn't sponsor me. Hopefully they get something out of it. But I'm not supporting what Smilegate keeps doing to creators. So, and hopefully it will maybe make a difference to where if they get more, that's cool. Okay, but either way, going back, I knew that question's going to get asked a lot today, but I wanted to get the stream done. It's bad timing. Camera angles makes it long legs. It does. I think it just has long legs. Look at his body. Kind of want to like measure that out. They didn't nerf Yelly. That doesn't look proportional. Is this AI? They did nerf Yelly? How'd they nerf it? Hey, what's up, Cranked? How you doing? He's the first thing to spell all buffs. I know, it's an all buff dispel and places a block. Know how good that is? This is the best character I think they've released so far. That isn't me, like one of the starters. Because I mean, he's good for most PvE, having freeze and defense break. I mean, not good for most PvE. Good for Doki, at least. But he's good for like challenge stage and stuff. This is insane for challenge stages. He definitely bought the pants online. He did not try them on before. But look at his butt. His butt's in like the normal spot. His one thigh is longer than his torso. And that is not proportional. Your thigh should go to like your armpit, right? Maybe. And his thigh is longer than like his head to his waist. I don't know. I was Etheria. I only got in for like 3 days before being bored. It's the same as all other PvP gachas. So that is like the difference is the PvPs or PvE is actually hard. So you have to go through and put a lot of time into getting your PvE to work before you can even try PvP. So that's one thing I did enjoy though, is like the slower push into PvP. His knees way too low. What if these aren't his knees? What if his knees are actually up here? That's just a crease. I don't know. It's weird, but his kit's really good. What's his turn 1? There's another decreased defense on his turn 1. He might be one of the best. I'd rather have him than Kloss. I'd rather have him than how's this unit? He looks insane. Am I incorrect on this? You think he needs his S3 max? Yeah, it's a 5-turn cooldown without the max. So you want the 4-turn cooldown for sure. I mean, you could use them on... Like, him on Codex is like... you don't really need it. I'd rather use Kloss because you don't want the freeze at that point. But he has CC. He has a decreased defense and a CC'er. Because freeze is CC. So it kind of takes place of Kazuya. You could use him on Codex instead of Kazuya. You use him plus... He's definitely going to be good, dude. It's 2-turn decreased defense. For general content, it's going to be good. He's a god for Doki Doki. Mio about it. Yeah, he's better than Mio. But okay, Mio is better for opener. But for PvE stuff, but he's going to be good in PvP too. He kind of looks like Mio's dad. It's pretty good. I don't know. Letissa more available would be good, yeah. You just have to play in your Letissa. Guys, what do you mean Letissa's not available? When you pull a character... Yeah, so look, why is it when I watched this fight, by the way, it failed? At the beginning of the stream, someone asked if they could see my Aurora team. I was like, I don't have an Inferno team. And I tried to do one fight and it failed. I've never seen it fail. And then now I go do an 8 run and it wins every single time. I don't know what that was earlier. All trash. Wait. Hey, potential. I don't know. I just want something to farm in the background. I mean, both the characters, he's definitely the winner. If you're only going to pull one, you pull him for sure. But the other girl, I like her design. I'm going to do some Ethernet rally stuff, I guess. I have to do Ember Trek too. Kloss hacking. Yeah, the Kloss hacking is insane. So that's what I was trying to compare to, but you want the extra damage. because the hacking procs. But the thing is, you can remove Kazuya from your team for Doki now, which Kazuya's sick, and the Slumber does give you bonus damage. I don't know. It just gives you more options at least, which is exciting. It's nice because the banner's out for like 2 weeks. Supposedly the banner's out for 3 weeks. Last time it was out for 2 weeks, and they said they were gonna extend it from what somebody said earlier. After the stream, I'm gonna watch the little dev update thingy. Kazuya got the attack down to, I mean, but no, the idea is for a one shot. For general, you'll still use Kazuya. I was talking about for one shot, because having back-to-back double chance for, if you use both in the same team, that's amazing for a slower team. But if you're trying to set up some kind of one shot, I was trying to think what else you could get bonus damage from. Because you're getting the decreased defense from him plus the freeze. So that's technically taking the CC roll and the other thing. I'm excited for this character, but I'm not pulled Hoyan to even touch her because no mats. Oh, with the Lattice thing. You get a decent amount of Lattice, right? You usually get one every single week from just events. I don't know. I want to go look at all the different Lattices. My Lattice is kind of inflated because I did buy a few and I did a lot of summons, so I've been getting the weekly one from that. But you get your arena one per week, so that's already 2 per week. If they gave out Lattice too fast, they give out Lattice faster than the characters that you would need, right? That's the biggest thing we need to look at. How many Lattice do you get? Or lattice, however the hell you say it. How many lattice do you get in comparison to how fast they release characters? So for every one character that comes out, you would hope that you get at least 8, because not every character needs to be maxed out. It's 2 a week if you also do RTA. I feel like it's more than 2 a week. It's 2 to 3 a week, okay. And okay, it is pretty hard to keep up with then. And the problem is we all got every character right away, so we all want to build 50 characters. Oh, that's something they said they were going to address though, correct? I mean, I need 1,000,000 Lattice, but I just slowly work on it. I haven't, if I know I can't finish a character, I don't even start on them. I just focus on other things instead. I mean, like, Zyda, you need about 8 or something, like Yelly. Yeah, there's going to be certain characters you need a ton, but there's going to be other characters, like Ling. I mean, but most of the characters, if you're going to be using them in PvP, you want all of them. Just because they lock the extra stats behind it. And locking the extra stats behind Lattice is kind of a disaster. Nah, because someone brought that up earlier and I was going to talk about it. It was like locking speed behind Lattice. I don't know if I like that. It's different than every other epic or every other system in gacha games. Yelly's universally good. So her taking more Lattices makes sense. But it's just damage dealers generally would take more, because you need the skill ups and skill cooldowns. Support characters, but they made it to where pretty much every character needs max Lattice, because support characters, you have to level up their skill 1 for the extra speed. Like your lilies, your whatever. Was that supposed to fix what was the, yeah, I don't know. What was the Yelly thing? Because somebody came in and said that Yelly got nerfed. What were you saying that about Yelly for? Someone calculated that for each month you get about 8 a month. There's no, I feel like it's got to be more than 8 a month, because you have your weekly ones, but then you have your monthly content, and the monthly content gives multiple, does it not? Because you have your Ember Trek, you have... I feel like I've gotten so many more. I think I've only ever bought 2, right? I bought 2 perfect Lattices. They fixed a bug. It was a bug. She only followed attacking once. But they patched it? Follow attacking once. Bug, yeah, bug was already fixed. If anything, they made her more consistent, did they not? I already deleted my emails, so... I don't know. They definitely should give more. I don't know if they should give more, though. Oh, maybe at the start. Maybe they should have given us more at the start. Because there's so many more that I haven't even gone and earned yet. Like, once I show you guys my progress for, like, my hyperlink charters and stuff, how many have I bought? Technically, with summons, I bought some extra ones on the weekly or 2-week rotation. I'm probably, like, pay to win Letizia's 5? Probably like 5 pay to win Lattices so far. But I haven't earned probably 7 to 10 of other content. So, I don't know. But if they... one of the things that's surprising me is they're not doing rerun banners. The whole idea is they're leaving banners open for 3 weeks instead of leaving the... Like, why do we not have a Moonlight banner going right now that isn't Yelly? Or why is it going for so long? Because they could have had a Lily banner. They could have had so many other things, and they're not doing those. Think there's ever going to be a Lily banner? Yeah, they had a Messiah banner. There would be a Lily banner. So why are the banners so slow? Because having the rerun banners, because I would love a real Mocha banner. We haven't got any reruns. The game's been out a month. We had the original banner, then we had second banner, now we had third banner, and it's 5 new characters, no rerun characters. They could give us rerun characters to slow down and make it to where those of us or people who have the character can save. I don't know why they're always Leanne banner would be amazing. Oh yeah. I recently discovered your channel due to starting playing Epic 7. What are the best 4-star units to invest in, not light or dark RGB? I would be really happy for your answer. 4-star characters in Epic 7 to invest in? There really aren't any. Sid? What RGB 4 stars are there in Epic 7 that are worth putting resource into? There's really not. You get so many 5 stars and for PvP, non-ML. Because ML, there's a few. But non-ML, Epic 7 has some of the worst 4 stars. You're going to use Furious. Yeah, Furious for Wyvern. But other than that, well, I think they're copying the Hoyo game banner thing. They shouldn't. I don't think they should copy. They should copy other games where you have rerun banners and new banners, is what I personally think. It's dumb directly said you could just make those extra stats from the skill tree but built into the character itself and leave the outposts and let's just currently only for... Yeah, that would be much better. It puts everyone on a more even playing field too, because that's the whole idea with this game, is they want people as close to an even playing field as possible to make it free to play friendly and accessible for people to play long term. So if they want that, don't lock stuff behind a Lattice. The blue counter, forgot name. Blue counter. But yeah, there's not really many RGB 4 stars. Green Sid is pretty good. There's one you get for free in chapter 5. Can't think of her name right now. Not Veronica. Is it Veronica? Amiki is a 3-star. Morning man, morning OMG legend. I think E7 had a better start to the game when you compare Mola versus Lattice. No. Molas in Epic 7 have been a disaster since the beginning. You earn enough Molo Gora to... Okay, so Epic 7's Mola thing for... How many years was it? 4 years of Epic 7. You were able to earn maximum 30? I don't even think it was 30. I think it was like 20-something Molo Gora per month, and a character took 33 to finish. And a new character would come out every month plus a new ML. So it was 2 new characters a month. On average, because we also had double limited, double... It was... It's probably the same. How do you level up characters in Raid? What do you mean level them up? Level them up in what way? Promote them? Or I have a whole Raid guide out. Or are you talking about in comparison to this game? Non-players get 3... Or non-payers get 3 per week. Can't include Ethernet Rally because the rewards are super random and it's assumed based on what they say. Well, I mean, Ethernet... Oh, Ethernet Rally. I was thinking the anti-sync echoes. You guaranteed one. That's 6 Lattice per week needed, but we get exactly half what's basically needed. I think that's how Epic 7 was too, though, guys. Now that I'm thinking back, that was what the big difference between spenders and non-spenders in Epic 7 for the longest time were people who bought Mologora packs. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Because even a year ago in Epic 7, you could earn 30-something molas a month. And... characters take 33, so and multiple characters would come up per month on average. So I think that's just the gacha game thing. You're not supposed to boost up every character. E7 launch was also... Oh, E7 launch was horrendous. We had the Mologora Goes. We never even got the Dark Mologoras. The Dark Mologoras never even existed in the game. They just had the icon. You could never get them, at least not that I was aware of. 300 speed lilies in Ether Arena is really pissing me off. Everybody's 300. I'm 316 on my Lily, and that's slow compared to a lot of the people I've seen. Code? What do you mean code? And Bloodblade Korean, we were saying non-ML5 or non-ML characters. So Bloodblade Korean, there's a couple really good 4-stars. Why are you guys adding me? What do you mean with leveling up characters in Raid? Level up the skills? Oh, skill ups in Raid. So skill ups in Raid are, I don't feel like they're that bad. It's RNG for the skill ups, but once you can do clan boss, mythical tomes are a disaster. But once you can do clan boss in Raid, I get a ton of skill tomes. I don't think Raid is not too bad if you use your currency correctly and do summons. I think Raid probably has the best skill up system, actually. It's RNG too for most of it, but even with the RNG, I get so many books. Mythical skill tomes are a disaster though. Epic skill tomes are easy. But at the beginning of the game though, Raid sucks for skill ups because you can't do clan boss. It will be very hard to get legendary tomes, but after you get your clan boss team, yours is 325 and still slow you up. The point you raised about locking stats behind Etheria will be so much greater without it. Yeah, they're gonna make some changes, guys. If you look at Summer's War, Epic 7, Raid kind of stayed consistent. They were just like, this is our game, deal with it. They have made some good changes, but they're the most consistent, closest to how they started. But E7 and Summer's War, from the first like release of their game, 6 months later, it's a completely different game. And maybe not 6 months with Summer's. Summer's War changed a lot. I followed Summer's War, but I never played it, is the funny thing. It was, I did not like the whole raid idea of never getting LD5s. Because that just always pushed me away. Umasume gonna change your life for real? I'm gonna play it. I'm getting closer, guys. If you guys probably feel like I'm not doing a whole lot because you don't pay attention to my raid channel. I have been grinding that channel out. Okay, I'm doing a whole new guide series on it, plus other videos on top of it. That's where most of my time has been going because I have to get caught up for that. After 5-6 years, Summer War changed a lot. Transformer are more free to play friendly. I do pay attention to not you, okay, but I mean for those of you that think I'm being extra lazy right now, which I probably am, but I've been putting a lot of time into that. Once I get that situated and I want to do my Etheria restart stuff, then we'll get into playing these other fun games. That is, I mean, the bad thing is they'll probably never come to me for like advice stuff for Etheria because they just take the biggest people. So who are the biggest people with Etheria that they're currently sponsoring? You got Vulcan, you got Sean B, you got Genazad, and those three. Carr is pulling enough average viewers on Twitch at least. So I'll probably start getting invites to that kind of stuff. But it's going to be those couple people's opinion. Carr probably would have the input I trust the most out of all of that, just because his entire thing is based off what his community tells him. So I think Carr's going to have like the best input once they start going to him for stuff. Say Shizo would have the best PvP input for sure. I'm not sure outside of that. I don't know them that well, but they definitely would have the best like overall PvP input that they could share with them. So I kind of trust the creators overall. I want you to rep Etheria or Carr. I feel like we need more experience in these games. I think Carr would do a good job as long as he got to talk to you guys for it to get a secondary thing on his opinion. Because I was in the weekly RT tournaments with Volk now instead of Tamias. Okay, that's good. So Carr is starting to get his like way up. Mr. Poke's not a big PvP gacha player. Mr. Poke is big, but I was like trying to think of like Vulcan's not as much either, but kind of is. Vulcan has a good mind for it. So I think Vulcan be good. I mean, Sean B played Summer's War forever. Sean B, all I ever see from his videos that pop up are like the drama baiting stuff though. I don't know too much about Sean B but I'm sure he has. I mean, if he was able to succeed in Summer's War, that means he probably has a pretty good solid mind for it. But yeah, I was talking more for the people that are going to be able to give good input for both the PvP of this game and the PvE. Because PvE is going to be easy. Watch Sean for years. He's so negative about Etheria. Yeah. That's all I ever see is can I talk shit? Am I allowed to? Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Unless it's about another creator. Don't talk bad about other creators. Don't. That's the only thing. Like, us saying Sean B's being negative about a game or whatever, that's fine. But yeah, don't say bad stuff about other creators. Yeah, he does it for money, obviously. Drama gets clicks, guys. I'm not gonna diss Sean B for how he does his channel. He's definitely got the brain and everything for this game to do well on it. But that's the YouTube. I mean, it's just content 101. Look at stuff on TV. It's if you talk negatively about something, then you're gonna get more interaction about whatever it is. Which more of the E7 CCs were into Etheria? The problem is E7, most of the E7 CCs are so hard addicted to E7. It's like, oh, Victune. Yeah, Victune's a really good example. But most of the E7 creators, like big ones, they are addicted to RTA. There's no amount of money you could pay me to play Epic 7 like Light or, well, Light hasn't been playing as much anymore, but the amount of games those guys play, Light, Elf Mage, there's no amount of money you could pay me to play RTA like that every day. There isn't. Tristan and Sue are, Sue's trying to branch out a bit, but those two, the biggest thing with Sue is he's invested in the story of Epic 7. He's not just balls deep in just the general gameplay. He loves the story of it. I play games for the PvP, so I could care less about the story. Not just PvP, I play games for the gameplay portion of like setting up your teams and gear design, whatnot, but yeah. Does it because he wants to be the best? Yeah. Car is his chat. He always has been. I always say this, I don't know if I've ever seen Carr give an opinion that he didn't like second check with his chat before he gave the opinion. He is the safest streamer of all time. Carr is awesome. I don't know if Carr could ever say something that was controversial because he always gets everybody else's opinion to way before he makes his own, like, and that's not a bad thing in any way. I'm not trying to, he gets his opinions from chat, but he takes basically the opinion that is going to get him the least amount of, and it's not how he does it, but just how it ends up working out, is he just can't. He can't say anything that would be bad. And that's not bad at all. I mean, it's great. For one, it's going to get a bunch of like-minded people into the same area to talk about things. And I like it. I mean, Car's stream was always good, but for Epic 7 just kind of died off. There wasn't as much community and things to chat about. It's one of the big things. There's nothing to talk about in Epic 7 for a long time. But now that he has Etheria, there's a bunch of people excited about Etheria, and he's a place you can go to that everyone's excited about Etheria that's going in there. And you'll have the one negative Nancy that comes in once in a while, and then everyone gangs up on him, pushes him out. It's a good system. I like it. Car's viewership never made any sense to me. I've never seen him go live in any game. Any other content creator, Carr will go live and have 250 viewers in Epic 7. And he would have streamed, like, there was a period he wasn't streaming at all. He'd have 250 viewers in Epic 7. And then he would go switch a game and have the same number of viewers. No one else can do that. I thought he was view botting for the longest time. I was like, there's no way. No other creator. I don't know a single other one that can switch game without at least a 30% viewer drop off after an hour. I was very, very convinced Carr was doing something sketchy. I never said it, but like, I felt like there was no way it was possible. But then over time, I realized that the people who watch him are watching him. They don't care that much about the game. And it was very hard for me to believe, because any other creator I've ever seen, of that size at least, they were going to have a 30% at least decrease. So he is same with Jenna. Jenna used to have that. Jenna, when he switched games, he used to fall. But Jenna has now created himself up to a size that no matter what he streams, it doesn't matter. He's going to pull the same average, like, range of viewers. So that's the normal thing with content creators. You get to a certain point where that it is what it is. How much effect actually do you have on your Mio? She's hitting 0 freezes. Probably none. I don't know, 60. I don't know if I have any currently. I just took whatever the fastest gear was. I'm not worried about. She is PvP build right now because I don't use her in Doki. Oh, and the way he plays, he knows what he's gonna do, but he waits for chat to give him or say what he's supposed to do. Yeah. So many people are scared to branch out to other stuff, but you won't really make it. The problem is, if I were to branch out into some non-gacha games or something, I would fail. And the problem is, once you fail, you can't climb back, right? So if I were to say I'm not gonna really stream Epic 7, I'm gonna go start playing Pokemon, for example, I would fail. Did you put Heinrich on Revelation? No, my Heinrich's on Dark Moon. My Heinrich's not gonna do any damage. What am I doing right now? Is this a boss? I mean, the dots are supposed to kill it. My Heinrich is doing 0 damage, most likely. But no, and the problem with streaming is once you make it to a certain point, especially like where I am, and you start doing this as a full-time job, you can't risk that. You cannot risk losing everything by switching games. If you do, I mean, all my eggs are in this basket at this point. Between my YouTube, the raid stuff, all the different things I do, I have no income outside of my own personal work stuff. So I can't go take the risk. Like, yeah, I would love to potentially try another project, but you can't try another project and give up on your main thing. Umasume was a branch out angle. The other thing that Car is, he's also consistent. He was not consistent before. Car, there was a period where Car would stream maybe once a week for like a 6-month period. And he would still, no matter what, always pull more viewers than everyone else. He would always pull the more viewers. The only people that pulled more was Light at the time. But there was like a 6-month, almost a year, where Car would stream like once or twice a month, or once or twice a week on average. That was the most you were getting out of him, and he never had a viewer decline. Like, it doesn't, maybe one day. It was wild. If I were to try that, I have kind of done that in the past, but definitely didn't have the same success. Yeah, his Car was streaming like once a month on E7, I know, and he still was doing fine off that, like viewer-wise. And that doesn't make sense. Once you go variety, you will fall off, but you will start build up viewers. You might build up viewers. That's the gamble. So if I wouldn't start playing Apex Legends or something, I'm dead. It's over. If I try to go stream Apex, I'm pretty good at Apex. What happened to the content creator training thing for Smilegate? Are you interested in make it? I think it got canceled. We were supposed to have some really cool thing. How'd you even hear about that? It's not a content creator. Wait, content creator training thing. There was a sponsor thingy. What is this? Random advance box? I don't know what that is. Oh. All of them weren't that great. What one are you talking about? Because there was a big tournament thingy that we were supposed to, it was supposed to be, I don't remember what exactly it was, but there were 4 content creators and we are supposed to like train people or something. But I think it got canceled because I haven't heard anything, and it was supposed to be done like last month. Talk about actual variety games, yeah. I don't know. We could, but so here's a good example, and I don't want this to be any shade or anything thrown at what I'm gonna say here. Valky does variety. Go until Valky, almost at the end of every stream, he goes and plays another game, and he's been doing it for 3 years. So, have you ever seen what his numbers go to? He's never grown from it. If anything, it's probably hurt him over the time. Is Golden Dingo worth investing in? Got him today? Not really. Sponsored by Stay at the Casino, most profitable Dark Timeline. I would take a stake sponsor. I'd gamble on stream. Stop me going to the casino. But that's an example of it won't always work out. Now, if Valky's fine because he's stuck with Epic 7, but if Valky stopped playing Epic 7 and went and did that, I don't think it'd work. And it's nothing against Valky. He's a great streamer, and he does better Epic 7 content than I do. But that's just an idea of somebody who's similar in size around about. What happens when you try that? Imagine one screen auto-batting Inferno while you're camping some raids. If you auto-battling while Snipey heads to Apex, it'd be sick. I've tried that before. It doesn't really go too good. Because the problem with Apex is like you can't really keep up with chat. And that's what these streams are. Gacha game streams are all just chatting streams. It's for like the big streamers, the chat does everything. They'll link a video, then the streamer just watches it, and then chat just has the whole stream covered. They're the entertainment of the stream. So once you get to like 1,000 average viewers, it's not the streamer. It's the chat that makes the stream. The streamer could be anybody. You're just sitting there reacting, and it's usually hilarious. But NT is the angle. What is NT? Again, you start with a gotcha viewer base, you stuck with them until you take a huge leap of faith, and at one point you have to build your community again besides the people who would watch you anyways. Yeah, I mean, there is an option to do it. I'm just not. I mean, I basically am variety almost at this point anyway. I mostly play Epic 7 or what. I play whatever game I'm more into at the time, but most of it's just, at this point, sponsor stuff. I play Epic 7 and then I end up playing a game that's sponsored for. Now, eventually that'll change once, like, if this Etheria deal I'm on goes away, then I probably won't stream Etheria as much. It'll just be like one stream every other week where I'll update, or maybe if I feel like playing PvP on the game, I'll open it once a week for stream. But I mean, I'm not the consistent streamer either. So I mean, I used to be a Call of Duty streamer. I had streams on Call of Duty where I averaged, I don't know, 1,000 viewers for my like big tournament streams. And I played Pokemon. I've never hit 1,000 viewers on Pokemon, but I've had streams that average like 800-ish. No, it couldn't have been 800 if I didn't peak at 1,000. Did I peak at 1,000 on Pokemon? I did one time because A Drive rated me. But I don't know if I had any. So I've built different ones, but the problem is all those games don't have weekly updates. So trying to be a Pokemon content creator, the game dies. I mean, unless you're competitive, you can do okay with it, but there's always a hype seasons and not hype season, which kind of is like that in gacha games, but gacha games are at least more consistent that every 2 weeks you have an update. And that's why gacha game streaming is just, there's no way I'd go back to almost anything else. I would potentially, at the end of a stream, play like a story game at some point. On the Vodcades mentioned, you start 37, he does that for 2 hours or so people followed when he did variety. Might not fuck with gachas at all, and when they just watch someone else and forget he's live, yeah. But if you try to do variety before you reach a certain point, you won't have the view. You need chat. The whole thing that makes streamers is the chat. Reacting to different things or creating conversation, whatever it is. If you don't have the chat interaction, if you don't have a message every 10 seconds, or probably about a message every 5 to 10 seconds, when you switch games, it's going to be so hard to grow. Because no streamer, I think, gives the chat enough credit that they are the reason they are succeeding. Pokemon was fun back in the days. Pokemon's always fun. The new Pokemon I'm not as big of a fan of, but streamer needs to make a chat crate. It's not even the streamer needs to make the chat great. The streamer just needs to create situations to where the chat can react to. And so like when playing RTA, like when you watch any of the like RTA streamers, whenever something funny happens, they all react, and then somebody says something stupid, and then it kind of, for every one interaction when chat's active of something funny on, it can lead to like 7 things, versus if chat's not active, one funny interaction leads to one thing. So there's so much more to work off of whenever you have that. So I would not take the gamble. There's no way. I would, maybe if I set a consistent stream time and worked with that for a while, then I could maybe push, but I just want to play gacha games. That's it. I'm mostly a YouTuber now anyway. That's all I really focus on, is just doing YouTube stuff. I almost thought about quitting streaming like a year ago, because YouTube was going good, and I was like, do I need to stream? And I didn't stream for a while, and I was like, I miss streaming. It's kind of fun, because I got to know a lot of you guys over the years. And that's most of why I do the streams anymore, because I don't generally do that well off of them. Time to main Gib. Okay, hold on. Sorry, your thing you push up. Gibraltar, there were a lot of Gibraltars. So I played a little bit of Apex like a week ago or 2 weeks ago before I moved. The new meta isn't bad. Wraith Q buff was insane. Who was I using? I don't remember what characters. I used to play Pathfinder only. Like, there were a lot of Gibraltars because we played ranked for a little bit. I think I used Ash for ranked still. The altar thing is getting a bit annoying, but it's a little bit more manageable this season. I don't know. The Apex is just biggest sweat fest anymore. Would they even possibly become a non-streaming creator these days? They need more hate watchers other than us mods. Is it even possible to become a non-streaming creator these days? Yeah, I think it's easier. YouTube's way easier, guys. If you just do YouTube and come up with a game plan before you get into YouTube, and you can do really well. Find something that something needs. Like, I was tiny before I made the Epic 7 new player guide. I went from 10,000 subscribers to almost 40,000 now in what, a year and a half? 2 years? 2 years, a year and a half, somewhere around there. So I tripled my channel size, which doesn't sound that much, but it is unbelievable the difference between those channel sizing. Lost Sword, I think, is releasing tomorrow. I have a sponsor for it in like a week. I think on the 14th or something. Sometimes I turn the streams with 1 viewers. Yeah, I do that all the time. That's honestly most of the streams I watch will be streams that are usually between 1 and 10 viewers. The problem is I don't like talking. Because you can't remove your check mark from Twitch anymore, so I don't want to go to these channels, and I just want to be a normal person. I'm almost like tempted to make another Twitch account just to go and like hang out in chats, because anytime I talk in chats, everybody knows it's me, especially if I go in like a smaller E7 chat. And I don't want to take away from their stream. So I would like to have a hidden account that nobody knows it's me. So I could just talk and like give advice or whatever. We must know it's you. It's like if I go into E7 stream, it's usually the people in there react to me saying something. Like if it's a 5 to 10 viewer stream, a couple of the people in there will say hi to me, and I don't want to take attention away from the streamer, if that makes sense. I don't mind doing it if it's like a big streamer, because they don't care. And I'm sure the small, like, no matter the size, they're not going to care, but I get in my own head way too much. 0 out of 15. I'm 0 out of 15 on both my accounts, so. One of your first, if not the first Epic 7 guide you did introduced me to the gacha industry out of KFC. No, you should be cursing me. That was, the first Epic 7 guide I did was 2023. So I guess it's been exactly 2 years now. That's a crazy what that did, like, for my quote-unquote career, making that one guide. It's a whole style of guides too, is the thing. No one's done them before that I know of. I've never seen somebody, and I've been making them for, like, I made it for Raid Shadow Legends as well. And my raid, the first one I made for Raid, got 20,000 views on a channel that was not a Raid Shadow Legends channel. It's just, it's a style of thing that nobody does. I'm surprised no one's even, like, tried to really copy me yet on it. That one went bonkers for you? There was never really another guide like that? No. No, I mean, all my newest one did pretty good too. You went 0 for 150 last year. Looking forward to 0 to 100. 0 hope E7 EOS is soon. There is luck on new E7 account pull MO5. I have a new account. I haven't pulled any yet. I don't know. Are we done? What have we not? Oh, there we go. Give me 1 second. I'll look at Discord and... Okay, sorry. I had to respond to this thingy. Okay. So I have to do, oh, there's a tournament coming up actually for Etheria Restart that we're gonna be doing like a watch party for. That is gonna be on, what day is that? So things that are coming up, we have the sponsor for the other game, and then we have the tournament. You make a plus 198 Lily. That's faster than mine. It's on 7/19. So it's, wait, 2 different streams that day. I have to stream at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Oh, okay, so it's Saturday, Sunday. So it's 2 different days. But it's like we're going to do a watch party for one of the tournaments. So I would like to do some PvP before then. So I need to go do some re-gearing soon. Have I just not claimed supply boxes? Like, what am I missing here? I wish you could click this and it would take you to the stage that you haven't beaten yet. Have I beat this? Oh, I've not beat this for either. That's why. Have the chats in the game still been pretty active? Of new players coming in. I haven't seen a lot of like low level players in the channels. Most of them are all like higher level now. That's level 20. You can't vanish, you're a mod. Car has a couple of sponsors that are through the same people that I'm through, I think. So Car's stream, I have a feeling will probably be around when mine is on the 14th, but maybe because I was originally gonna do mine on the 11th. I was originally gonna do mine on 11th, and I had to move it. It's either level 90 or reroll account in global. Yeah, that's what it seems like. So I think I need to get the Etheria guide up, just so that if people start the game, they can feel confident that they're making like the correct decisions. Sometimes it's PvP, sometimes new players help. Yeah, kind of change channels. What's like the more active channels? It's easy to vanish at the gym and on my ex. More like what your ex did to you, big guy. Getting around 202. Okay, so it's just whatever channel I'm in. It's not a super active one. So 208. What's 208 say? So it says 208 is busy. Do 202. Oh, it's full. Okay, well, I was able to get 202. Some level 41. I mean, I have to let it go for a while. But in 206, a channel that people get banned in, probably. I've been in 206 quite a bit. Stay away from 206. A ton of racism in there. Okay, so 206 is the no-go. Got it. We are in the same chat. Sick. Can't say mod work. Charfade, you've made polls before on the stream, right? But otherwise, the moderators for my stream, I think in the history of me streaming for 10 years, they've had to ban like 4 people. And that entire time. Mods don't. The only thing they do is sometimes make predictions and polls. But you don't have to do anything. That's the nice thing, is our community's pretty chill. Like I have some hard takes that I'll get into arguments with people, but generally, I used to get mad when I was playing RTA. You don't even get bots? I don't. So I used to like butt heads with some people, but now it hasn't been bad. During old RTA days, though, I used to yell at everybody. So that time might have been a little bit worse, but the long term of everything hasn't been bad. I used to get bots. I'd get a bot like at the beginning of every stream. There was always the... I don't want any of these. There was always the click here for you want more viewers, blah, blah, blah. I used to get those, but I haven't been getting those at all lately. What is this? Dang it, why can't you add speed? I probably have some decent bloodbath stuff. I haven't gone through it yet. Okay, are we almost done with this? I beat both of these. We haven't beat this breakpoint. Is it just breakpoints left? Or is there stuff down here? I haven't beat the first stage. Nice. Last time Botsu, this was like a post-COVID. Yeah, it was a long time ago, actually. This is so far from my normal stream time. Any of you guys that came to hang out today, thank you. You guys never see me stream, probably. I always stream at night. And I streamed at 6 a.m. today. But today was just supposed to be chill. I'm gonna go, I got a raid thingy to finish up. I need to make an Etheria restart video. I think I'm just gonna do like an account progression style video or like take of the game or whatever. And then I'm gonna start the guide for, because I have to make 4 Etheria videos and do 4 Etheria streams. This knocks one of the, well, technically 6 Etheria streams. This knocks one of them out at least. Okay, so I guess I just have the breakpoints to do. Which these are gonna take forever with Sonya. I'm always here. What's up, Termiest? But yeah, the normal stream time I do, it's like early or morning for EU. So everyone's at work probably. Is E7 worth starting today? Yes, this is the best time to start E7. During this Dashpass event, because this is a part 1 of 2-part event, so you want to try to get your account kind of stabilized and get all the rewards currently, and then get the part 2 event rewards when they pop up. Actually, is this even going to beat this? Because I'm not going to kill the side mobs. I'm just going to full focus boss. If I can get enough dots. If I would have full focus boss from the start, probably could have beat it. She nukes. I don't know if she'll do enough damage on the nukes. I may have to restart and do the... target her right from the beginning. And it's boosting Heinrich and not my Sonya. That's kind of bad. Might be a manual angle for the stage, unfortunately. It might win. Dude, Bramble Sonya is so sick. People already did New Anything Echoes when I'm only at 28. I haven't done it yet. You know when part 2 event will be? When this one ends, so middle of August. Is part 2 just a headhunter? I think it's going to be carrot event plus headhunt plus a couple other like little things in between. We were able to once I clicked the middle boss, so this was easy. Did you rack to Ram? Yeah, I have the video up on YouTube. I called her Iran at first. I had to change the title of the video. But yeah, there's a video on YouTube for her. It has a raid ad in it though, just so you're aware. I have to have 5 of those for Ram. That's why I should have titled it. Missed opportunity. All right, I'm going to finish this up, and this will probably be it for the day. For the morning stream, at least. The plan is to come back live tonight and do more E7 stuff. Because I'm still in farming hell. I may try to set up a Aurora hell team, because once I get the Aurora Inferno team. Once I get the Aurora Inferno team and get a couple Swift Smite sets, I'm going to have a banger Mio and banger Lily. And once I have those, I'll be able to really push RTA to where I'm trying to stay away from RTA right now because I don't have a ton of picks. And I don't want to just play the same boring 2 comps. So I want to have at least like a 12 character roster that I'm picking between each game to start, and then we'll expand on it from there. So today, that'll be the project today, is try to get the Inferno, an auto Inferno Terramatan team, so I'm not manualing it, and then the Aurora team. Yellie's so fun. Yellie is a cool character. They've had decent character design so far, but not like PvP good design. All the characters so far have been like more PvE. The new character that's coming out tomorrow, the ice one, the dude, looks sick. He's going to be good for everything. The girl, I can't tell. It doesn't seem like she'll be that insanely good. But the fuck you girl. It's gonna be so hard not just to go lay down and fall asleep for another couple hours. I need to go find food. And the problem is once I eat, I'll be even more likely to go pass out for a bit. We play 7 after Etheria. I'm gonna end the stream. I haven't eaten. I woke up at 5 or 4 something a.m. today. No, it was 3. It was like 3:50. And then I made the E7 video at 5 a.m. and then I went live like an hour later. So I only slept a couple hours, so I gotta try to restructure my day. But tonight I'll be live for more E7, and then the goal is to be on a stream schedule by the end of the week. My parents are coming into town Friday, so I'll see them. So Friday will be a bit of a disaster. I might stream Friday night, but definitely not Friday morning because I'll be here early. But by next week, I want to be in a good routine. I don't know why I didn't take the red there. All right, so the only one left is this. I haven't done either of them yet. Should you pick Celine? You can't go wrong with Celine. If you want to pick Celine, you can. You cannot go wrong with that. But if you want to wait for the patch, you can. There's no rush on picking Celine. It's either Celine or the other character, Fene. Either one is fantastic. Celine just is better for PvP. Fene would be slightly better for PvE. But the whole idea of those two characters picking one or the other is to go through chapter 3, 4, and 5 story. Just makes it way easier. How much Sam do I have saved? 62. I have 62. Gonna peace out. I'm getting ready to head out too. Don't forget to reply on Discord. I will get to you eventually. I picked Fane for the selection. I kept the decked one for Celine. Yeah. Either one you do kind of want them plus 15 because you want the damage out of it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. I have to pee super bad and I don't want to get up, do that, come back for 5 minutes and call it a day. So I'll just stream a little bit longer on the next Etheria one when we're doing PvP. So I normally always grind Etheria on the weekend. It's like PvP. Because that has a PvP tournament open, the RTA tournament. But I'm gonna wrap up here. Again, thank you, Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's stream. And I will see you all maybe tonight. We'll see. Probably not. It'll probably be tomorrow morning. Peace out, boys. And girl, maybe.